So today we're going to Jaden to kill this orc captain.
Hell,
Part of the plan.
yeah.
Yeah. This
Finally,
guy's
it
going
can be
down.
a murder hobo again.
But we got serious problems here because this ain't just a simple kill job. This is an orc captain in charge of an outpost in Jaden.
Arrakis
Guarded
has
position.
horrible hemorrhoids that developed overnight that need to be dealt with immediately. I am the cleric.
Wouldn't surprise me the way Neil plays.
The real problem is that the clerics in Jaden all hate you guys because you stole the miracle mule from this place. And so you haven't been back
Oh.
since. You've
they
walked
know about
through
that?
or around
Yeah,
Jaden.
mate, we fucking ran out of the city carrying it, didn't we?
It was underneath your arms as you were running away. You were seen talking to the mule. You are highly suspect in this area. And you've passed through Jaden, but we've hand waved it. You just walked around the town. You didn't spend
Right, so we've actually not been in
town.
Okay, wow.
You've been past it, but you haven't like come into the town. And today you're deciding to go kill the captain of the Verasi Guard in a town where all the religious folk want you dead and have been talking about you probably for a
Nick's
while.
got a plan.
Arrakis has a plan. It's a genius plan.
I don't know how you're going to recover our reputation after I played geriatric quarterback last time, so good luck.
Yeah, well, I forgot about that.
And I don't even know how you're going to move around with these giant golf ball-sized hemorrhoids in your ass, Arrakis.
Okay,
That's
what are we doing?
Listen,
here?
what is that? Yeah, I'm ignoring
Here I am
that.
trying
I'm
to set
moving
like
on.
a serious
Yeah.
and dark
Thank you.
tone. All right, this is
So we come into scene as we are. Where did we end the session, Neil? We're on the road between Valebrook and Jaden, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we're packing our stuff up. We're just leaving the inn that we've been staying at. We're getting on the road, and I say, okay, so I've got a plan, right? Those guys in Jaden, they hate us. If we walk in there, even just to go to the inn or whatever, they're gonna be on our ass, looking to, at the least, kick us out of the town. Worst, fucking string us up. So we really don't want to be going in there. But we've got this letter, and we've got this banner. We could go to a village outside of town, find a messenger, show him the letter, show him the seal. Probably can't read. Tell him that there's an important message for, you know, the orc captain in Jaden, and to meet us somewhere outside of the city, like in 3 nights' time at sundown or something like that. And then we just kill him. Then all we've got to worry about is sneaking back into the town with the head to put on a spike. But I've got some magic that might help us with that.
So your plan is we send a suspicious letter to the captain of the guard, telling him to come to a random place to meet us, and no one will suspect that the letter that we sent came from us after we put his head in a pike.
Yeah, well, that part about them suspecting it's us is true. But if we're speaking to a random commoner messenger, and, you know, we tell him that we're on the orders of Magistrate Zera and we can show her seal, yeah, they might put 2 and 2 together, but once we get back from Holy City Emberstone, we're not going to be here for too long. We're not going to be in Jaden. We're going to be in Swampside maybe for a bit. But what's the alternative? If we try and go into the town, then that's a really big operation then.
That's a good point. But, like, will it work, do you think? I mean, what are the consequences? If we
The
pull this
consequences
off?
are if it doesn't work, then he doesn't come, and, well, we just either
Think of
A,
something
don't kill
else.
him, or think of something else. If he does come, then it worked, and all we have to worry about is the messenger telling people, but is he
Well-
really going to remember 4 people?
I'll play devil's advocate on my own plan. I mean, if we send the letter and he doesn't come, his guard's going to be up. So trying to kill him there might be harder than it would have been if we'd not sent the letter.
Exactly.
Potentially.
What if, I mean,
yeah.
do we still have that Verasi banner? We could, like, walk into the
Pull it out
city.
of the bag of holding. Yeah.
We could walk into the city. No one's going to fuck with people with a Verasi banner, right? I mean,
Yeah, but
will they?
if we
I
walk
don't
into
know.
the city, right, with the banner out, everybody's going to see us and take note of us. And if we end up killing him, then the whole city's going to know, and then Zara's going to know.
Well, they might not know for sure, but we'll definitely be under suspicion, and it's going to get back to us.
I
Whereas
say
if
that
we
we
can lure him out,
try Arrakis' plan, and if it doesn't work, then his guard's up, and we just move on.
I
There's
think
an-
even if it does work and he comes out, I feel like, depending on what kind of person he is, you wouldn't just go alone to a random place out in the woods, right? You would tell everyone where you're going. You would take
yeah,
a bunch of your troops and stuff with you, and it's not going to be an easy operation even to kill him then, but I guess it's easier to do it in the city, I assume.
Well, we're going to have spells, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have spells, sure, but I'm
We
thinking
could set
that
up an ambush.
we spin a yarn, right? We don't need to kill innocents with him. You know, we could say that there's a suspected Firefly within the ranks of the town guard, and we need to speak to him, specifically him, and he doesn't need to speak to anyone else in his unit because he might tip off the Fireflies. And remember, this is something that was known to have happened in the next town over.
I would say not to drive suspicion. I would tell him to bring only his, like, 2 most trusted men as bodyguards.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That looks less
Bring
suspicious.
only your most trusted men. That's a good thing. If he follows it, that could be good.
Yeah.
Is there anything to be said for sneaking into the town? Like just going into
can't
cover at
sneak.
night?
Okay, let's go through it. Right, if we want to do that, we've got to sneak in. So first off, we need to get into the town. We need to get out of the town. We need to find out where he lives or where he's going to be. We need to get into that building. We need to kill him. Yeah,
Kill
and then
anybody
we-
in our way, not be seen.
it's probably possible. I mean, I imagine that we're strong enough that we could do that.
Just
But
a
the
taller
chance of-
order.
Yeah, and the chance of doing it unseen.
Do we have any contacts in the city that we could bribe to get into the city? Could we wear disguises to hide our things? You know, what could we do to enhance our chances in that? I just want to hear an alternative to the letter
Yeah.
plan. I don't
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
the letter plan. I just think it would be good if we can come up with 2 strong plans, then we have, you know, a really strong plan.
Well, I think we could probably walk into the city with the banner.
100%.
And we could probably ditch the banner or hide it, and we could try and cover our faces. I think if we really tried to be subtle, you know, maybe we could like beeline to an inn and get in and be safe.
We went in with the banner and we had a meeting with him. I could technically poison him with one of our poison potions, and he
It's not the
would
deal,
die.
though. We need the head on a spike, right? That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
That's true.
I just think that like this letter, this banner, we've got a lot of authority. This place is run by fear. People don't want to be seen to be disobeying orders, especially not those from Magistrate Zero or from her pet wizard, as they'll see it.
What does
Just to
the-
clarify, the letter you're talking about is the one that's addressed to the
Yes.
censor, right?
Yeah, but it's openable and has a seal on it, and most messengers
Right.
can't read. So I'm thinking that we just show him that, and then they'll be.
The
okay
letter
with it.
is specifically written to the censor, right?
Yeah, but so what?
Where's
It's
the
still- it's
seal
not-
at?
it's-
Just checking.
No, but it's
I
not.
just
in
wanna
an-
make
it's
sure that
not in a-
everyone knows
it's not in
what's
an
going
envelope,
down.
right?
Could
Right,
we
it's not an
scrape
envelope.
the seal off and put it on another letter?
No, cannot be done.
What about forgery of a letter?
Ah,
A
forge the
little
seal.
letter forging.
Yeah, we could forge the seal. That would be useful if we could do it. It would help in other things.
Could we
But,
forge? Well, here's the other thing: is okay, wild idea. Just throwing this out here. What if we went in, sort of guns blazing, like and said, like, by order of Lady Zara, we had a false letter or whatever. Like, we need to replace the command of this thing for treason. We chop his head off. We put it on a pike. We've done it under official Verasi command. The Mift will know what they asked us to do, and then we are on our way. Could we make something like that work?
Well, mate, I reckon we could probably make that happen, but there will be this man will have allies in the town. There'll be complaints made back, and it'll come back to Zero. We'll find out for sure. if we
I've
do
got
that.
a pretty good idea, I think. I don't know how we get him out of the town besides the letter.
Right.
There's some problems with that. But let's say we do get him out of the town. Maybe we kill him, and under the guise we just say that we saw him meeting with elves and that he's a spy. And then we could maybe plant something, I don't know what anyone has,
That's a
on
good idea.
him to kind of make it look like we just killed a spy for the Fireflies.
So we frame him.
The danger is speak with dead, right?
100%.
Yeah.
But if you're speaking with dead, you don't have to tell the truth, right? So if I went, I'm asking Arrakis, I guess. If I went and spoke with dead with someone and said, "Where is all of your gold coins?" Are they really going to tell me? Just the same as if I ask a spy, "Are you a spy?" Are they going to say yes?
You're saying that if we accuse him of being a spy and then his corpse claims to not be a spy, no one will believe him. I guess you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I suppose that's it. Yeah,
That is what a spy would say. That's true.
100%.
fair.
Okay.
'Cause even in death, he's serving the mission.
Yeah.
Shrug.
That's very wise, August.
It's flawless.
Thank you.
flawless.
But
I'm
the
in.
question is, I point to the letter. This letter is for someone else, and I understand that the messenger might not be able to read it, but the other person is going to be able to read it.
No. We don't give the messenger the letter. We show him the seal to say that we're working on behalf of Magistrate Sarah, and we'd like him to deliver a message to the captain of the guard.
I was the captain of the guard, and a random messenger that I've never seen before comes in and assures me that he saw some sort of seal. Would I just
You think?
believe that and then go out? Like,
Well, hold
seems
on.
pretty
Well, what if we
suspicious,
give him the
right?
banner?
Well, he needs. I think we need to forge a letter.
Okay.
Forge a letter. You don't even have to do the seal, because we can just give him this, the banner. We can give the messenger the banner to go and show the guy, and then he can come back with the banner and meet us outside of the city. It's
Fireflies
not
are
a
no-
banner of Verossi. It's a banner of specifically Magistrate Zara, I believe.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, he doesn't know what an official seal looks like. I mean, he probably knows what a few look like. He's not going to know every official seal, though, right? So we can just make something that looks official-ish, and boom.
Well,
I think that's fine, but I think the banner accomplishes the same thing.
The captain will probably have a record of the different seals in the area. I think he'd be able to compare it. But I think August's right. Maybe the banner itself is enough. It is Sarah's
The
banner.
banner,
You said.
along with a note, given to a messenger to go give to the
that's Sora
captain
seal.
directly. That also saw the seal, but
Yeah.
the seal doesn't matter because we have the banner, and that means we're Zara's official, whatever. And then we instruct him to come meet us with his two most trusted men outside of the city, bring our banner back because we want that. That's what gives us power. And then we kill him and just say we saw him out here, cohorting with fireflies.
Cohorting. Huh?
Cohorting with fireflies, and we had to kill him. Tell Magistrate Zara about it. She'll
Yeah.
put his head on a spike for us.
Yeah. That's true. She probably will. Well, we could do it for her. That's what she
We
wants.
could, but she should probably know, right? So I say,
Yeah, I say we
here's,
tell
here's
the
my
guards,
thing.
like, let her know.
We kill him. We say he was doing with Firefly's business. This is Ren's task. It sounded like from Zara, anyways. So this gets him even more.
Isn't the point of killing the guard and putting his head on spike in town square like an act? It's supposed to be an act of like
Rebellion.
the miffed fighting back against these people, right? Isn't that the ultimate purpose? Like
The miffed
the
wanted-
goal is kill him and put the head on the spike. But isn't their whole deal like we're trying to subvert the current thing? Would it be as successful? Would they
Yeah,
trust
that
you?
is a good point because
Well-
if he's seen to be a spy, then it's just reinforcing the Empire's grip on the area,
Yes,
isn't it?
but the Mift wanted us to kill him to like make there like to be a command shift. I thought they didn't really care if we use subterfuge. If anything, I think that looks better for us in our whole mission along the way. It wasn't like we need this guy so everybody knows we're rising up. It was more like we want this guy's head on a spike. We don't care how you
Prove
do
you're
it.
loyal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prove that we are
And
like
that's what we're doing.
pros.
Got it.
That is what they said, yeah.
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 Okay, so Ren, how do we forge this seal? Or how do we? Oh no, we don't even need to forge
We
the
don't
letter
need to
anymore.
forge a
just use
seal.
the
We
banner.
just need to do
Okay.
a banner. Yeah.
All
But
right,
you do
well,
need to write a letter.
that's fine. I can manage that.
Does anybody have anything to put on him to
To frame him.
to frame him?
Oh,
Like a Grau
shoot.
and Ren.
Wait, did Ren steal some of those elf coins? I don't even remember that I found in the Martha's house. The little
Sounds like
the
something
little-
Ren would do.
The
Does
twig
sound like
elf
something
coins.
Ren
I
would
don't
do.
remember if I stole them or not.
I think you left them.
I should have stole them. Okay, but could I make some? Do I know what they're made of? Could I replicate them?
The wicker woven coins.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't ever be able to replicate them to the detail that you saw, but you could. No, I don't think you know how to work with wicker. It's a skill. It's a
Okay.
skilled labor task.
I'm
You could have someone
brain-blasting.
make one.
Yeah, we could have someone make them.
Here's what we do. Here's my idea. We write another note in someone else's hand, basically saying, meet us in Arkveld at, you remember the Martha's place that you told us about? Well, we have that in there to lay credence to our tale.
But wait, we saw him meeting with the elves, so why would the letter say Mises and Arkveld if they were meeting them outside? Jaden.
Maybe because he needed to pass it along to someone else.
We're weaving a web of lies here.
Yeah, now it's getting a little complicated. Is it not just
I mean-
enough to say that we saw him meeting with elves, where Zara's emissaries, and that is what it is?
But the problem is, we used to play a game called Gang, where if you say, he's the gang member, and then he says back to you, you're the gang member, it's your word against theirs, you know?
Yeah, but he'll be dead.
That's true.
Yeah, but and then the other person who's on his side is like, oh my god, what's happening to my camera? The other person that's on his side is like the legal authority.
Well, let's.
I don't-
Oh, sorry. Go on, Gra. Give your thoughts.
We just don't have a lot of credence with any of these people, right? And I'm sure this man has a lot of allies and people that inherently trust him. If it's our word against his, I feel like we're never going to come out on top, no matter how many seals and banners and anything else we have. We would need some sort of info if we want to frame him, no?
Well, why don't we
think
just
yeah.
if the letter will get him out of the city and we kill him, that's the hard part done. Then getting the head on a spike in there, that's not. Ren, maybe you could achieve that on your own. You could sneak into the city. You could disguise yourself. You could get.
What they wanted in the fountain at night or something?
Yeah.
I
And then
could-
make an,
You could
make
just
an
fly
escape.
in there, Arrakis.
They'll
Yeah.
see me. They'll
What
see me.
if... Hold on.
Yeah.
I could control Animo and have an animal bring it on the spike.
Really?
I think so.
What animal could carry a head?
A vulture.
Like, yeah, a vulture, some sort of strong bird.
It's only 1 round per level. I think that'll. Well, I don't say that. How long does it last, Grow? Not too long. The range isn't very wide, I would assume.
Yeah, I think this is hard.
We'll
I
be sick
mean-
though.
I mean, how well defended is this town? What, do they got walls? There's probably like 5 guys in that town that can fight us. We take them on, we kill them all, boom.
There's
Take
probably
out
a
the
part
power
of the
structure.
there's probably a part of the fortification or a wall we could go through with stone shape, maybe.
Yeah.
Sneak
How big is
in.
the bag of holding entrance, Koibu? Can I put a
Let's
head in
put it-
there?
Oh.
I'm trying to remember. Is this the coin purse size or is this the backpack size?
This is bag of holding 250 pounds, 50 cubic feet capacity. I'm assuming. I think it was the coin purse.
I don't think it was it?
You don't think it was?
No.
Wait, what's the weight of it? How much does it weigh?
250 pounds, 50 cubic feet.
No, but like, what is its weight on your character sheet?
Oh, 1 second.
Didn't we have a thing where I
0.2?
had like a whole ass bird deliver a whole ass message to some guy?
You did, yeah. That would work as well.
What
instead of
spell did I use for that?
not sure.
It couldn't have been control animal. I think this was before I knew this.
I think
It's
it
a
might be-
messenger spell.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's a
Messenger.
spell called messenger, which you tie a note to an animal and it
Okay,
flies
yeah.
to a spot that you want.
I probably wouldn't be able to do that with a head, huh?
But like the most
Nah.
simple thing here is if we can get the head in the bag of holding, even easier. But Ren,
That's 20, Koibu.
Okay.
we kill the guy, we put his head in a bag. Ren sneaks in, or not sneaks, but bribes the guards to get into the city at night, or gets them to open the door or whatever, and just goes and puts it there on the fountain and makes his way out of the city. That's it.
Yeah, that works if it fits. 100%.
The bag of holding can hold a head.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as
then
it's not too big. Right?
Yep.
A normal,
Well, he is
a regular
an half
head.
orc, but he's a half orc.
He's a half.
Or is he? Wait, he's an
That should be
orc.
fine.
He's an orc, right? He's
Should
a
be
full
fine,
orc.
Yeah, he's a full orc.
Worst case, you cut a little piece off. All right.
Sure.
No,
But,
fuck.
What's
like,
in the
you wouldn't be
bag?
able to fit a giant's head and run on
Yeah.
an ogre's head, but you could put
You can put a
Shaq's
regular
head
head.
in here. Yeah.
What's in the bag?
All
What a
right.
great movie.
This makes it easier because now we don't need to come up with a whole reason. He's just dead. Someone killed him.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. All right.
Someone
I
killed
think
him,
this
and
is
the
a pretty
myth
good
will be
plan.
more happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Great. So
The issue
we,
with the bird idea is I don't think the bird could bring the banner and the note. Could it?
Yeah.
yeah. Plus, it smacks of druid.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we definitely
Ooh.
need to use the messenger.
All right, well,
Right.
let's get a military messenger along the road.
We're just outside of Jaden right now. I
Oh,
think
we
it's
are?
late.
Okay.
Like, yeah, we ended our session with you just about at Jaden. So I think this is your discussion around the campsite the night before that you actually arrive in town proper. Like, you can see the lights from the town from a distance and the smoke fires rising.
We're looking
And everyone
to
can settle down
find
for
a
a
village.
nice night.
Yeah, okay. Well, our plan is to find a village outside Jaden, so hopefully we're not past the last village, Neil.
If you are, you just got to walk a mile backwards. No big deal.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a nice relaxing rest where nothing bad will happen to me. I will
Surely.
regain all my spells after a nice, lovely night's rest.
Yeah, make sure you guys gain your spells in preparation for Giga combat.
Don't worry, I'm studied up. I have my traveling
I will
spell
say
list.
in the conversation before we go to bed, Arrakis, I think you should get the spell that lets you look like someone else, and you can deliver the message and the banner to whoever we're giving it to. Send the message so that you can't be identified.
I could, but that spell will only last somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes.
It's enough time to get a messenger. No,
It should be, yeah.
look like an orc.
No.
You sure? Orcs are very well used in the Verossi Empire. I try to think, what does Lady Zara have as most of her like bodyguards or people like that?
She has human guards at her little fortress in town. And that one time you saw her at the glass shop, she sort of had like a mixed cohort with her. But you haven't really seen Zara moving around too much.
Okay.
Your general knowledge is that the mobile forces that you might use to actually wage war and conduct that you might take with, like, how do we say it? It's, the people who need to be better disciplined tend to be humans a little bit more. The people who need to be more aggressive and violent tend to be orcs more, or goblins, or other things. So
I think
He can be a human then,
anything?
yeah.
presenting as a wizard might be more realistic than as like a spy catcher.
Yeah, true. Actually,
Let's think about the exact wording. This is what I go to bed. I'm talking to August. Like, what should the letter say? Do you think we should spin the yarn about the fireflies and not to tell anyone?
my trusted captain. It
Wait.
is.
Do we need to know this guy's name?
We know their name.
Do we?
Maybe you might need to roll an int check if you don't remember it, but
I don't know if anyone would have remembered this person's name. You might have heard it once a million years ago.
Luckily, I'm about to roll an over 30 on my int check.
there it is.
Yeah, you know this guy's name. His name is Vork.
Walk.
100%. Yeah.
Wait, did you say walk or walk?
Vork,
Oh,
V-O-R-K.
Vork. I thought you were just saying. You thought you were just being sassy. Saying his
No,
name's
no.
Vork.
You got his
Okay.
name.
I would write it from your point of view as a spy catcher who works for Lady Zara, and you have reason to believe that someone in his watch is a spy working with the Fireflies, and he needs to meet you specifically with his most trusted bodyguards at a spot outside of Jaden.
That's fine. We got it. We should find a spot before we deliver the letter. We should be. 'Cause
Agreed.
if this was real, it would be done carefully.
Yeah, I think the next day we'll go and look for a good spot.
All right, someone shell out 52 gold and 2 silver for your monthly expenses because we are here on
I'll
March
do it. I got it all in the bag
3rd.
of holding. 52 gold, 52 silver, you said?
52 gold, 2 silver.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So next day. It's March 4th. You're waking up. You're going out. You're looking for that nearby village. And sure enough, like, you can go down the road, maybe an hour or two walk, or you could just walk like 30 minutes out into this open field and there's a little village over there.
Probably 30 minutes into the open field.
Done. Easy peasy. There's just some grasslands, pasture lands. There's some little fences, and you can see a cluster of houses. There's a village, maybe like 200
We
people.
probably just send Nick alone. Nick? Arrakis alone?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the message. Well, first off, we need to find a location and agree a time, right?
Yep. So let's go location scouting first.
Yeah, like we try and look for something, Neil, that's obvious, yet inconspicuous. Like if
Like
you
like an obvious tree,
Just the
so
most
that we can say like
steep
meet us.
cliff with like razor sharp rocks at the bottom. Just the most unsuspecting like location.
like
there
it
any,
was
like,
like an old
redwood
tower
trees
or
ahead?
something. Maybe.
Probably
You're
closer
the
to Jaden.
grasslands, right?
Yeah.
This is a big open grasslands, and then the road runs along the forest. So Jaden is, on this crossroads. Part of Jaden would be in the wooded area, except you like cut the trees down around the town for farmland. But where you are, in fact, everywhere near the village town is all big open grasslands, and you can spot a couple of trees. There's some distinguishing markers. Every now and then there's like a little shrine along the road or a rock that looks a certain way. Like you could just pick a spot and give someone a reasonable description of it, and any not entirely dim-witted person would find it. And if they didn't find it, they just keep walking along the road and run into you eventually, right?
Is there
Okay, yeah.
a single lonely tree outside of Jaden near the grasslands?
I'm sorry, there's only a group of 3 trees.
That's fine. That works too. Tell him to meet us at the group of 3 trees on the other side of the road, and make sure you include in the note, Arrakis.
On the south side of the western road.
Yeah. Make sure you include in the note that we need our banner back. So he needs to bring it.
You want to be on the south side of the west, like over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Because the party's on this road. I just want to make sure you can just walk along the grasslands, and it's fine.
So,
Perfect. Okay.
Neil, what's the date today? Like, is there a month or a day? Like, if I wanted to say like
March
in 3 days
4th,
time.
Thursday.
So, should we say? What should we do? Sunday night?
It's an urgent meeting, so let's do Friday.
Okay. On March.
You wanted to do Friday, the next day?
Yep.
Okay. Orc captain is to meet you on the road by the 3 trees.
Wait, no, I'm going to read you a note, Neil.
Okay.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
The party stands around as Arrakis finds some scrap of nicely folded paper in one of his books, pulls it out, sets up his little writing set where he gets out a small table or maybe just a flat piece of ground. He really needs like something hard to write against for this. Gets out his ink and his quill and his little bag of punts.
Thank you.
And begins to slowly scrawl this message as best as he can as the wind flaps the paper about. Did I buy you enough time?
Yes, you've bought me enough time, and thank you for making the point as to how hard I work for us in maintaining these facilities in order to write these letters. Okay, so that's not something
Writing ain't easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So my
When
message
Arrakis
says,
finishes writing the letter, I take out my writing kit and write down, "Dear diary, today Arrakis wrote a letter."
Yeah. So wait, I'm just making some amends. Right. I say, Captain Vork, I am a wizard working in the employ of Magistrate Sarah. I have reason to believe there is an enemy agent masquerading as one of your guards. Meet me on the night of March 5th, an hour after sundown, by the copse of 3 trees on the south side of the western road. Bring only your most trusted men. I have included Magistrate Sarah's banner as proof of my authority. Please bring this back with you.
Good.
Fantastic. If we are concerned about Speak with Dead, during the confrontation, we should probably act in every way as if we think that he is actually a spy, right?
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, okay. So we shall fly our banner when we... Oh no, he has our banner.
That's very smart, Grau. Incredibly.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's March, which means we're in winter right now. So an hour after sundown is maybe 5 o'clock or something. maybe 6 o'clock.
Wait, maybe I need to say... Hang on, I don't really understand. It's going to be dark an hour after sundown, Neil, or not?
It's always dark an hour after sundown.
Okay, great.
Yeah, true.
Always.
True.
That's how it works. Yeah, the sun's down.
No, but sometimes the sun will like set, and then there's still like residual light, right? For a while.
Yeah, but like an hour
Yeah, okay.
after it sets. So that's tomorrow night. And you're going to find just that random old peasant in that village over there to send this message in?
No. I want to find a real messenger.
Yeah.
Ah, a proper messenger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's head back down the road then, because that little village isn't going to have a messenger, but maybe you head down the road, and it's just you, right? With your fancy red cloak and your staff that's really cool.
Oh, I'm on my own, right?
You're on your own,
it's a raven. Yeah, no, please describe how cool I look before you kill me.
I bought him that, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of the details of your clothing.
It's a red cloak, and it's got shadowy tendrils embroidered in it, and I've got a staff with a raven's head on it.
Perfect.
It's badass.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And this is a carved raven or a stuffed raven?
No, carved raven.
Just setting the scene right. So into this village, alone, walks this red-robed wizard with a raven staff, red cloak, red robes with what do we call them? Darkish tentacles rising around it.
Do you change your face?
Why?
Well, do I know where the messenger service is yet?
It'll be on the road somewhere. That's where you would put a messenger service, is like right on the main road.
I would like to find out where the messenger service is before I cast Alter Self.
Great. You walk into town, you see the wooden planked catwalks sort of things that are outside of boardwalks. That's the term. The wooden boardwalks on either side of the dusty road that keeps everyone up off of and out of the dirt. The large facades in the front of buildings, making them look a little bit bigger than they actually are.
How busy is the town looking right now, would you say? It's like busy?
This is a village of maybe 1,000 people, and then you have whatever traffic is on the road. And there's not a lot of road traffic right now, but you do have some farmers herding some cattle in from out in the grasslands a little bit more. But they're not like on the road anymore. They're off in that slaughterhouse over there or that stable area over there. So there's people around. There's people going about their business. There's folks watching their kids. There's people in rocking chairs doing their sewing and their knitting out front. It's a nice, quiet little village, and the road between Jaden and Valebrook makes up their main street where all the business is, and behind that are all like the houses.
Great. So the messenger service is there then.
It's one of these things, and you'll see it pretty quickly. There's like a little horse with a rolled up scroll next to it on a sign.
I find a hill outside the town. I watch it for a bit. I just want to check how busy this place is. I don't want to end up waiting in line.
No. You're not going to be waiting in line. Maybe you might be waiting like behind one person, maybe. But you're not going to be able to judge that until you're actually there, right? Like anyone walking down the street could just turn into that messenger service and you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Until you
could
see
happen,
them.
couldn't it? All right.
Yeah.
So from my hill, how far of a walk is it to the place?
Well, there's no hills really in this area. So as far as you want, man, you can be as far out as you'd like. It's a nice flat grassland.
I'm level 5,
very
so
slight
it's
incline.
3d4 plus 10 rounds. So that's an average of 17 and a half minutes.
Mm-hmm. Minimum of 13.
Minimum of 13 minutes. I just on one hand, it's like I'm easily describable, so they could put 2 and 2 together if the messenger speaks. But the risk of my shape changing whilst I'm talking to the guy is really, really quite bad if that happens. So I consider these things. And I think I head back to the party, actually.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna get August to do it instead. I think maybe I'm just too distinctive. August is a guy in armor. He's got a noble accent. I think maybe that is less distinguishable than me.
All right.
Yeah.
I will take it. I will go and do it. I get Stacy to polish my shit, and I get the banner. I put it in my hands. I get my note, and I walk towards the town. And when I get to the messenger's house,
Okay. So you're walking. You've got your recently polished banded armor. You've got your.
Now he's doing it to you. Okay.
What is it? A pike? A halberd?
Halberd.
A glaive? It's a glaive.
I would leave my halberd at my glaive.
Yeah, just take your arming sword with you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
take I'll take Stacy's arming sword.
Got it. So you got the arming sword at your side, your armor on, nicely polished, your old traveling clothes, your backpack with you, I assume, all your gear.
My bag of holding, of course.
Okay. And you are August Nefarious, Prince of what was your
Vantis.
city's
Vantis.
name? Prince of Vantis. And you have a dagger at your side. I'm just looking through your gear right now.
Oh yeah,
You got
check
a
it out.
dagger and a bow and a quiver and everything.
Yep.
All right. So a heavily armed and armored man, young, handsome, princely, you might even say, walks into the messenger shop, down the main street, onto the boardwalks. There's one person in line before you, talking, getting a message delivered. There, you can overhear the conversation. They're sending it to their cousin in Valebrook, letting their cousin know that in a tragic horse accident, the cousin's son has been kicked by the horse and killed. And we're burying your son. You should come and pay your respects. We're so sorry to. And it's a long process because this peasant doesn't know how to write, so he's got to dictate a message. And then as he dictates, he goes, "Oh well, actually, And the person's writing it in wax before they transcribe it into actual parchment. Because whenever you dictate a message, people make mistakes and they change the mind all the time. So this little scribe back there is rubbing out the wax.
So
and
I
then
would have
writing
stopped
again.
probably around when he starts to like dictate, and I realize this is gonna be quick, and I'm gonna cut in front of him, throw down 20 gold pieces onto the table, and say, "Urgent message from the magistrate. Needs to be delivered
Peasant.
to."
Backs up immediately and gives you 6 feet of space.
I'll kind of go in and say, "This needs to be delivered instantaneously to Commander Vork and Jaden. It is meant to be seen by no one else other than him, and I am entrusting you with my banner straight from the magistrate. This must be delivered to him."
The scribe who was dictating the message looks up at you with wide eyes. You unfold the banner on the table before them. You hand a letter on top of it, and you put
Hold the
20
banner back,
gold.
and I hand it back. Like I tell him to bring the banner, ride your fastest horse, and I smack 20 gold on the table.
Will there be a return message?
I've told you what's needed to be done.
Yes, sir.
You are to give that banner directly to the commander. Am I understood? No one else.
Deliver this banner and this message directly to Commander Vork and Jaden. Post haste.
Instantaneously. You need to shut the shop down. And
I will give it to my fastest messenger, sir.
I nod, and I will pull out 5 gold, and I'll hand it over to the peasant and walk out.
Badass. Nice.
And you're gone.
Yep, and I go back.
All right. As you begin to walk back to the party, you see a messenger on a horse barreling past you at full speed.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right. Done.
It's been done. We need to get to the trees.
Yeah, good job. Good job. All right, yeah, let's
I guess we just
Make
camp
our
out
way.
there until.
yeah, I think we
Alright.
just camp sort of in eyesight of that copse of trees.
How close do you want to be? You could camp at the trees. You could camp a mile away, 5 miles away. Well, I wouldn't do more than a mile, really.
I think a
We
mile
probably
away
just
is
want to
fine.
camp at the trees.
Really?
Right?
Gives him a chance to scope us out and see that we're not maybe what he expects.
I don't think it matters what he expects.
How far out from Jaden did you want this copse of trees to be? You could have picked any copse of trees.
Maybe like a mile out.
All right, just a mile outside of the primary town.
Yeah.
Not too
Okay.
terribly far. You're going to camp another mile down the road or at the trees?
My vote is to camp away from the trees. I feel like that's safer, but I'm happy to be.
My vote's
Contested.
to camp at the trees, everyone, and here's the reason. I just think that we are messengers and we work for her, that there's no reason not to just be at these trees.
'Cause it's like a secret
he
meeting,
sees-
like, right?
That's, I guess. All right, you swayed me there. We can
Yeah.
camp a mile away and then go to it at the time.
Should I hide and prepare call lightning?
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know. Do you think this is going to be a hard fight? I feel like it's going to be. Like,
Call
I just
lightning
cast-
would make it very much so.
If
not a
you're
hard fight.
you can't really hide and do call lightning, can you, Neil?
That's true.
Like, he would have to be on the tree, fucking.
Chanting.
The
Like,
range is 360 yards. That's more than a football field.
And he's
so
a gnome. He's a little gnome in the grass.
He would need to be able to see his targets to pick
Yeah.
them. So he would need some height if he was trying to strike people from that range, some sort of good point of view.
Is there?
Like, I want you to be able to use your cool spells, Jan, but like, it's a bit more. Like, everyone will see the storm. Everyone will see the lightning striking in
Yeah.
the same place.
No, I agree. I don't think this is I don't think this is really congruent with what we're going for. Okay.
All right.
I think we should
so
just like ambush the guy.
if this is our town, our localized map here, we've got this red circle on the right side is Jaden. And this is about a mile long right here. And then there's a copse of trees just off of the road.
Yeah.
You want to do on
Well,
the road, off the road?
Not just off the road, like a little bit of a walk from the road. We don't want anyone on the road to see what's happening.
Sure. Just give me a relative measurement. You know, how far?
Well, how far could you see the road?
Well, you can. The horizon's about 3 miles away, usually, but you can't really make out a lot of detail
Yeah.
at that distance. A mile range would be if it's flat and with an unobstructed view. You
Can't
can
see
see
what's
figures at
happening
a
a mile
mile,
away.
but you can't really make out great detail. You definitely can't hear anything that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think a mile's ridiculous. I think less than a mile, but like maybe not that
Yeah,
much
let's
less.
do half a mile. Fuck it.
Yeah, half a mile. There you go. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. And then this is going to be a half-mile range. And where do you want to camp?
Exactly.
Hidden.
Exactly here in another convenient copse of trees, about 3/4 of a mile to the southwest.
Now, if you were in any terrain other than these like flat open grasslands, I would say no problem. But I'm gonna have to roll to see if there's another copse of trees
Oh,
that
there
would be
is.
convenient enough to hide. Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah,
Perfect.
you can have whatever you
Oh,
want.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you rolled a 20. You can have literally any formation of trees. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, that's
And this
where we
is
camp.
also half a mile.
About that, yeah.
Okay.
I want this to be like one big great tree that's out here that for some reason hasn't been cut down and might be, a little religiously
okay, there's a little
significant
shrine
out
right here. Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
shrine to Nadinus at this big great tree that you've got.
Good,
It's just
good.
a little
Guys,
stack
I
of
can
stones
also
with a
I
little
can also
ornate
cast the
tower.
level 3 druid spell tree and just turn myself into
Yeah.
a tree if we ever
True.
need
Mate,
one.
you should do it. It's the perfect ambush, right? I can hide in the shadows. Ren can hide in the shadows. You can turn into a tree. August can be stood there on his own, and then all of a sudden, boom, we all appear out of nowhere and fucking kill the guy.
Let's do
It
it.
would last for almost 2 hours, right? 6 turns is an hour plus 1 turn per level. I think you're level 5.
I guess that means I'd have to cast it before he actually comes. Because we need to know when he's actually coming, so it's probably
Yeah.
not practical.
It's probably not worth it, but it is cooler.
But if there's enough trees, you could just be one of the other trees in the area.
It's fine.
It's a
Fine.
good spell.
It's fine.
I want to prepare. I'm gonna prepare a different spell.
Based.
You could also just like hide in the tree as a bear. Like you could climb up one of the trees
Yeah.
and just fucking pounce.
A drop bear, a literal drop bear.
Literal drop bear, yeah.
I'm gonna be in gnome form and just hide somewhere in the bushes or something. I want to be in a humanoid form so I can cast some spells when the fight begins.
Okay. So here's the setup. The party is half a mile from a group of trees, which is half a mile from the road, which is 1 mile from the town. And the orc captain in the town has been delivered a message and a banner that tomorrow night, an hour after sundown, he is to arrive with his most trusted, only his most trusted men.
That's right.
This
Because
is an
it's
actual
news.
good plan that we came up with.
Well done, everybody. Let's pat
Well
ourselves
done.
on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
well,
sure
let's take
nothing
our
will go
first-
wrong.
let's take our break and we'll come back on the other side.
Beautiful.
So
Hello,
the elder
everyone.
gods are coming to get us, right? The winter. Oh shit! We shouldn't talk about the winter gods. My bad. Sorry.
You son of a bitch. So we're hanging out at this copse of trees, and you're not there very long when you see some people coming down the road. No, this is a busy road. Lots of people come down this road. But this group of people is noteworthy because they turn off from the road and begin to head towards that copse of trees. This is still Thursday afternoon that you're seeing this. And as they come, you're half a mile away. And as they get towards this copse of trees, you can see it's 3 orcs are showing up at this copse of trees.
That's good. That's good for us, actually. Okay.
Is it?
We stay hidden. Yes.
Yeah, okay. We stay hidden.
If this fucking commander is too stupid to follow the note, then I don't know what to tell you.
They do succeed on a perception check. And after hanging around the copse of trees for a little while, they go to the closest people that they can see nearby, which I rolled at disadvantage and they got a 24. So they see your group and they start walking towards your group.
Oh man, I don't get to hide behind a tree with my dagger.
we've got,
and
we've got
disappear?
some time as they're coming. What the fuck are we going to
Hey.
do here? What do we do? Why are they coming here?
What does it matter? Just say that we're weary travelers and we're camping. Make it convincing. You
Okay.
should be the
Camping
speaker,
right
Arrakis.
outside town.
I shrug. They're here to probably make sure that everything's on the up and up.
Yeah, but this does look kind of suspicious from their point of view.
100%, but would spy catchers really tell them that we're spy catchers here on a secret mission?
Right.
True.
Okay.
Arrakis,
We
use
chill.
the
Yeah.
lie spell. You got
Just chill.
this.
As they get
I
close
cooked some
to the house,
food. I got my mess kit. I got a cooking
Yeah.
proficiency.
we're sat around the fire.
No, I don't.
As they come over, like I'll stand up and walk over to them.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
group of
there.
3 orcs. You guys are in a group of trees. They're coming across the plain. You can stop and meet them at the small tree line. You say hi there. One of the orcs raises a battle axe in one hand. They have a shield in the other. And they say, "Ho!"
Can I help you, gentlemen?
They kind of start to look past you. How far did you leave the rest of the camp behind?
50 feet.
And everybody, are you dressed in your full like battle gear? Are you ready for combat, or
we
are
about
you
to go to
like having
bed?
your?
We're camping.
It's
Yeah.
afternoon.
It's afternoon.
chilling.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
afternoon. You know, it's daylight. Are you?
I'm in
are you
mine.
your armor?
I'm in
You're
my
your armor.
Because I
You-
take
and
first
you're-
watch anyways. It doesn't make sense for me to take it off.
Yeah, and Jamie, you wear leather armor, don't you?
Yeah, but I got like
Yeah.
clothes over it, so I look good. You know how it is.
Okay, so really, there's only one person, and Stacy doesn't wear any armor, right? Or is Stacy in chain?
She is chain
No, she's in
but
chain.
she's not
Okay.
taking first watch, so she could be in it,
Right.
she could be out of it. So die roll, I don't care.
Roll it then.
Okay.
You tell me.
On a 2, she's in it. On a 1, she's not. She's in it.
All right. So you and Stacy are armored. The others are all hanging back near the campsite. There's a couple of dogs who start barking at the orcs, like dogs always do. Dogs and orcs don't always get along.
Yeah.
Usually don't get along. The orcs kind of look past you. And they look at you and go, "What's your business out here, human?"
We're just travelers. We're making our way to the woods.
Why aren't you on the road?
We're camping.
Pretty far off the road.
We try not to be a bother.
The orc, gestures with his battle axe. The guy in the banded mail. Who's he?
My warrior. Do you want to speak with
Uh-huh.
him?
The orcs look. They shrug. You see any suspicious folks around here?
I cast a glance at the orcs. And I look kind of like past them and around a little bit and say, to be honest, you're the first we've seen since we arrived.
They just give a grunt, and without any other words, they turn and head back to the copse of trees.
Excuse me. It is safe. It
you
is
can
safe
follow
here.
them, but they are just walking.
No, I walk after them and I say, it is safe here, isn't it?
They turn back to look at you. What would an orc say to that? He kind of licks his lips at you and goes, well, you're too thin to eat, so you're probably safe. But I don't know about the rest of them back there.
I look scared, and I say, I didn't mean any offense. I'm sorry. I hope that we've been helpful, and I take a few steps back.
They head back to the copse of trees, and they then plunk themselves down in it.
Good job,
For a
orcs are
moment.
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I go back and sit with the rest of them.
Captain's just doing his due diligence. He wouldn't want to walk into a elven trap. Shrug.
I take note of the orcs' faces, Neil. I'd like to see if when he comes back with his trusted men, if these are the same ones.
Okay. Well, they sit for half an hour, then they head back to the road, and then they head back to town, and they're gone.
He's not coming back, is he? He doesn't know what sundown is. He's a fucking moron.
It's the next day's
The
sundown,
next
right?
day, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah. Oh no.
No one else comes out to the copse of trees that night.
Yeah, good.
Night comes, night goes, the sun
Can't explain
rises. The sun rises. You make breakfast. You sit in the shade. You make lunch. The hours are passing. You've seen travelers on the road between Jaded and Keygate, and from your vantage, you can probably also see some travelers on the road between Jaded and Valebrook. And there's, groups of people, caravans, wagons, individual riders, armed patrols, people waving flags, fancy carriages from time to time. But your little nook of the woods, nice and quiet. What's the plan? Has everyone got all the spells that they need? You've got plenty of time to memorize them.
I don't use
I got
spells
so
anymore.
many fucking spells memorized.
Yeah,
When
I got my
Ren
spells.
thinks it's time, he will go and stand behind a tree or sit or kneel or get comfortable with the dagger and just wait.
Okay. So
Should
Ren's the
we-
first one into the copse then, before the sun goes down, hiding in the shadows.
Should we set up a noose on the tree?
Why?
To
Shrug.
look cool.
Because we're going to be talking about how he's a traitor, and we're here to, he's not actually, right? Like, but wouldn't this be something that we would have set up? And then if they speak with dead, they'll be like, well, they had a noose set up for the spy, blah, blah, blah. I shrug.
Yeah, but from his point of view, we're not going to claim that this guy is a spy anymore, right? We're just going to kill him.
I think we were going to still claim that he was a spy to him, so that if they speak with dead, that there might be some... What were the...
Plausible deniability.
Some plausible deniability. Like if they say, what were the 4 people saying that they were there for? They were there for the spy.
Yeah, but if we're not there to make the accusation, then the idea that he'd be lying because he's a spy doesn't exist.
I shrug. I don't know how this magic works, man.
Yeah,
If you don't think it was going to work, then we just get him, yeah.
I think we just get him. Yeah, I think the best thing is Growl, Ren, and I try and hide, and you stay alone,
I agree.
and then
We
we'll
need to wait until they're in a good position and then attack
Exactly.
as fast as possible.
let them
What do
get
you do with
close.
the dogs?
I think we should leave the dogs back at the
I
camp.
think you leave the dogs back at the camp.
Yeah.
Tie him up at camp?
Tie him up
Well,
to
you
the
leave him
big
with what's her
tree.
name? Who is she
Stacey.
fighting with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she fighting?
No,
If she's
no.
not,
I need to. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it yet, but I think at some point, August needs to have a conversation with Stacy about basically, hey, like, are you on board with becoming a freedom fighter? I know that we talked about, you having an honorable life, but what we're about to become is essentially like terrorists against an evil system.
Are you having that conversation with her today before this encounter, or are you just going to have it afterwards?
This has been something that's on my mind. Now that we're talking about tying them up, I'm gonna have her stay with the dogs, and this is like something that I'm thinking about. Like, all right, I need to have this conversation with her in the future.
Right. In
Like,
the future.
soon. Yeah.
Right. But we're not going to jeopardize the plan by having it
No.
right now. Okay.
No.
All right. So Renatus Fur, before the sun even goes down, you head over to the other copse of trees to begin to blend into shadows.
Absolutely.
peasy.
I take out the dagger and I take out a book. I hold the dagger and I turn the book with my knees dexterously as an old man.
Impressive.
Okay. And the others, are you going to be in gnome form, Growl, or are you going to be?
Yeah, I'm hiding in the grass in gnome form.
Nice. All right, hiding in the grass. Where's
not going to drop bear out of the tree?
Oh yeah, I had a question for you, Neil.
Yeah.
So this tree spell, where I turn into a tree
Yeah.
or a log, right?
Yeah.
Can I cast this in the air?
What do you mean? Like make the tree appear in the air?
No, because I turn into the tree, right?
Yeah.
If I'm midair, can I turn into a log and fall on
No,
someone?
you
No,
can't, because you have to not
cast
move
spells
while
while
casting.
in free fall.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Cringe. Yeah, fine.
But there's something cool about the spell that could be interesting, Neil. It says that you revert to your original form or something like that in the spell. So in theory, if the spell works how I'm guessing, if he goes to tree form and then he reverts, does that mean he goes to his last form, or does that mean he goes to what he actually is?
It's a great question.
Totally. I'm gonna have like a hat, and I'm gonna just be in my banded mail with my halberd to my side that's kind of leaned against the tree, and I'm just gonna be kind of like chilling, like sitting at the tree, my back's against the tree, my feet are out, and my like knees up.
And Arrakis, where are
I
you?
will try and just, like, I know more or less which angle they're going to come from, so I just try and place myself out of sight behind a tree.
Cool. There's only 3 trees, so maybe you're behind the furthest tree,
Yeah.
and August is with near the front tree.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, sun begins to set. The people on the road have all made camp or gone into their towns by now. You wait. You wait. You're looking for the torchlight or the lantern light of someone leaving town. Or maybe not, because orcs have infravision. So maybe they don't need the lantern light, but it gets dark here on Friday, 4 days after the new moon. Not quite the quarter moon. It gets dark and you wait. And you wait. And you wait, prepared and ready for this ambush. The time rolls on, and the moon begins to move across the sky. And actually, the moon moved across the sky earlier today. There's no moon in the sky, but the stars begin to rotate across the sky on this winter night. Pretty soon, it's definitely more than an hour after he's supposed to be here, and there's still no sign of him.
All we can do is wait.
Yeah, I think we just gotta wait.
Okay. Now, maybe they're not coming.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're out in the grasses, hidden because they've got good night vision, waiting and watching to see what's going to happen. Who knows? You could be spied upon right now, or they could be sleeping in their comfortable beds back home. But the stars continue to rotate through the sky, even though it's March, so there's no stars in the sky. It's winter. There's no stars. You have no idea what time is going on, but the clouds move across the sky, and more time passes until you're pretty certain no one's coming. You've got to have been waiting here for like 3 hours by now. You're extremely bored.
Yeah, I don't think they're coming, guys.
Says the voice from Invisible Shadows.
They'll come. They need to be here for the meeting.
Okay, I think they came yesterday, though, because they don't understand what sundown means.
No, they need to come today.
The night continues to roll on.
I think we should go to town and get him. We're wasting time. He probably sent word to Zera to get a confirmation. The longer we wait, the longer he has a chance to confirm that it's not from her. Let's just go get him now. Let's get him.
Stays to travel to Valebrook.
Yeah.
Not on a horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hundreds
Not
of
if you
miles.
beat the shit out of
100
that horse on
miles?
the way there.
If you have change stations, you can do
Not-
100
but it's not
miles a
only
day on a
100
horse.
miles. It's 100 miles there and 100 miles back.
It is 100 miles there and back. Yeah, it's a 200-mile round trip.
There's no way.
Listen, this is devastating to my argument that we should go kill him right now, so I need you to change what you're saying.
no. We're not. Worst case is he doesn't come and the spy can stay in there.
I sigh.
Well, how long do we wait here? Do we wait until the sun rises, or is there a certain point at which we give up and head back to the other camp?
I don't know.
Just wait here until the sun rises and make camp here.
Until it starts to rise.
Okay. You guys hang out until the sun begins to rise, until dawn approaches. And no one has come to meet you in the wilds.
Okay. I think we just move on from this storyline then, because I don't think going into Jaden's an option, really.
I agree. I think it's too risky to go in there and try and kill the guy in the middle of the night. We don't know where he is. We don't know what guards he's got around him.
100%.
What is this? Is Jaden walled, Neil?
No, completely unwalled.
Look, it's
Little farm
submissive and
town.
unwalled. We can do this.
But not without being seen, Ren.
Oh, come on, it's nighttime. I hold up my fingers.
It's daytime.
How many
it's
fingers
morning.
can you see?
Morning now.
How many fingers can you see? I hold my hand up against the sun.
Why not make our way to Emberstone and come back and try again on the way back?
That's what I wanted to do originally.
Yeah,
Well,
I
sure.
think that's a good plan.
He's got his, we've obviously rattled him and he's got his defenses up now. We should give him some time to get complacent.
100%. We go.
Or we should give him some time to check who the letter really came from, asking Zara, hey, did you send spy catchers over to me? Zara's going to put one and one together and get that we were fucking around using her authority, and then we're super fucked. Ren wants to go kill him now.
We'll have no idea it was us.
Well, I wouldn't be so certain about that. She might.
Wow, it's human time. We need to get him.
Right
What does
now.
this look?
If you want to
Right
get him, we
now?
need to sleep for the rest of the day. Wait till tomorrow night to go in.
What does that look like in your head, Ren? We roll in there in the middle of the night. What? We start killing guards?
Yeah, we roll in there in the middle of the
peasants.
night. There's only a handful of guards. We sneak up to the guardhouse. We get in there. We start murking dudes. Round about midnight, we're out of there. We're probably the most powerful thing for, I don't know, like 2 days horse ride.
I will say, I am much more powerful out here in the forest than I am in the city.
If
We
can
couldn't get him out here. I have
Yeah.
no problem killing Rossi guards. I think in the end of things, it's going to make it a lot easier for
Me
everyone
neither.
involved. I'm not going to kill any innocents, though. If there's any townspeople who see us, I'm not just going to murder them, and I'm not going to stand by if someone here wants to kill them because they saw us.
No,
If
we
anything,
don't
we're
kill
going to look like
witnesses.
freedom fighters.
No, we don't kill witnesses. We find our target and we go for
If
him.
they're a
We take him
guard
out.
and they have the Verasi symbol, or they try to kill us, these are the people who I'm willing to kill.
I agree.
Okay. Let's spend the day resting. And tomorrow, we can go in.
Do you want to go
So-
in morning, evening, afternoon?
Like afternoon, like evening.
It's,
Well, it's starting to
currently
get dark.
Saturday morning.
We want to go at night, right? No?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we rest for the day, right? Because we're probably sleepy in character. And then when nighttime comes along, we go in.
I just want us all to know what risk we're taking here.
I understand the risk.
What risk are we taking? How many guards do they really have? It doesn't even have walls. Come on, man.
It could be 50?
Come on, there's barely 50 people living in that town.
I have an idea.
Wait, that's not true, right? Neil, how many people live in Jaden?
Couple thousand.
Are there any we've been here through before. Are there any like abandoned houses or houses that we feel are abandoned?
You would know that there are almost definitely abandoned houses somewhere, like condemned shacks somewhere in Jaden. But I don't know if you would know where any of them are off the top of your head. But like any town has has an abandoned building, right?
If the weather's bad tomorrow, we could send Grau in to go find an abandoned house. And then when it comes nighttime, if there's a storm, I kind of shrug, we could send some lightning bolts down to start fires. The guards should be active, not thinking that, we're coming to kill the captain, but to, like, get rid of the fires and put them out so the whole city doesn't burn. That'll make it easier for us to get to him.
That's not a bad idea, but I can't get past the idea that someone in the town is going to see us and identify us. So when we come back to our ultimate goal of trying to kill Zara, we'll be doing so as enemies, not as friends.
At the bare minimum, the whole town's going to be in an uproar. Are they really going to notice 4 people running around when everybody else is running around trying to put out fires? It would probably be you, me, and Ren. I think Grau would probably have to stay outside and cast his lightning bolts on housing that he can see is empty, so we're not killing anyone.
Yeah.
You are talking about potentially burning down a town, though. That will kill people.
Listen,
Even if no one gets burned to death,
we're going to hopefully
Listen.
do a few abandoned buildings so
all you gotta
that
do
they
is
go in
get
on
on your tippy
those.
toes, and we just tippy toe in. There's no walls. We get into his bedroom, little, and he's dead. Head comes off, boom, on a stick. We're out of there. Easy.
But I agree
Wait,
with Ren in the fact of we probably do need to kill him because we did send in our banner, and how many banners is she giving out? When is she going to put 2 and 2 together that it's our banner?
Okay, yeah, but maybe actually getting Ren to do this alone is the better plan.
I don't, out of character, think that he can kill a warrior. We've seen this once in a campaign before, and I'm not doing it again.
If he's asleep, though.
Can I bring?
He's not going to be
the
asleep in a town that's maybe burning. If
Wait.
we're going to go there on that,
How long does the turn into a tree spell last?
not long.
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Just shy of
What
2
if-
hours, yeah.
What if he turns into a bonsai tree that I put in my backpack, so I have him with me, and if shit gets hairy, boom, bear backpack, deploy.
The issue is we don't want to get in the world of putting people in bags and backpacks because it becomes a crazy universe. We did this in Tombs of Scoria, and I just it's not good.
But he's a bonsai tree. It's totally legit. Druids, he could be a mouse in my pocket.
The
okay?
spell
Like,
does say a small tree or shrub.
Listen, little bons. He could be a little cactus in my poka, right? There in my pocket. Things get hairy, boom, drop bear, pocket bear, and I just fucking.
I fuck with this.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. But
Arrakis can turn into an eagle and fly it. You can stay out here and be shiny because you can't.
how are you
I
gonna
can't tell the two.
get into his fort? I mean, there's probably something on the inside that's like at the bare minimum a building with a door that you have to get into.
Ren is like, you doubt my ability to pick locks?
I doubt your ability to kill multiple people to get to him, if that makes sense.
Well, I'm not going to have to kill multiple people. I just get it in the window. Open the window.
Ren, are
Off
you
your
out of your
uncle.
mind? This is a city with guards. They're just not going to have a door to the man with no one guarding it.
They don't even
What
have
if-
walls.
Arrakis is deep in thought while this conversation goes on. What if? Let's imagine the story's real, right? We are actually spy catchers, and this guy refuses to come to our meeting. What if we now just march into the town, demand an audience with him, and like forcibly search and investigate all of his guards, and then potentially hang them all?
Work.
Because, well, that's kind of crazy plan, but I think what you're saying is also kind of a crazy plan.
I think sneaking
I
into
could
a
s-
guardhouse and stabbing a guy is a very straightforward plan.
I could see us marching in, quote unquote, arresting him for treason and killing him.
Well, demanding an audience with him first and seeing how he explains himself, and if he buys into our story, we could have him. We'd have to follow through with it, like interrogate the guards. We're looking for the spy, right?
I just wish we all didn't look like how we do.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem, is we have something in the future that we need Lady Zara's trust for.
Remember, the only reason we're doing this is to try and get an escort out of Valebrook after we kill Zara. It's not the end
It's
of the
not
plan.
only that, it's also to gain the trust of them.
Well, here's the potential. We've also potentially erased any trust with Zara if a messenger has come out and they do know that that banner was sent. We kind of need to get the banner back at least.
I agree.
It'll look suspicious as hell if we roll back up and she's like, hey, you guys still got that banner? And we're like, what
I say we
banner?"
go in at night. We go right to the door. We demand an audience. We should get our audience. I don't know why he didn't come, but we should get our audience with him. We kill him there for treason. And we just say that he was the spy. And just wrote.
Boom. I think it's a great plan. I mean, objectively, it's a rough plan, but I think it's the best plan we have considering our circumstances.
Not too happy with this.
I'm not happy with it either, but things didn't work out. We gotta kill him.
I also don't think this is a great plan.
I don't think this is a good plan. Can we get a break?
Let me sneak in.
We just did break.
I know we just did break, but I mean, we don't have a plan.
Well, what are you going to do? Come up with a plan during the break?
Yeah, I think it's better.
Roleplay it.
No, let's. Okay, wait. So, let's do it. Okay, all in favor of we just leave.
We should
it didn't
we
work
should
out.
find out. We should find out what happened to the letter and what his reaction was. Why didn't he show up? Right? Shouldn't we just stick to this plan and see if we can extend it somehow?
Yeah, I think this is a good point.
So
How do we extend it?
well, we could all go and try and demand an audience. We could just send August to go and find out what happened.
We could send another letter and be like,
could
"You weren't there, motherfucker."
Send another letter. Say if he doesn't come, that he's going to be executed for treason. This is his last chance.
Do we have the
Must be
authority to do that,
post-haste.
though?
No, but we don't. That's
No,
That's
I
all
know,
we-
but will it be suspicious of us to say that we're going to execute him? Like, he might
I don't
be like,
think so. I think we work directly for Lady Zara. We are her specific spy masters. We're having him come here and meet us for a reason. He obviously hasn't came. If he doesn't come, he's getting executed. This is his last chance. There is a reason that we can't come into town.
Or
Okay, if we try that, and I think that's maybe there's not too much harm in trying that right now. That we should move our camp further away though, because we can't have them finding us still there.
Again, I agree, 100%.
agree.
Okay. Round 2. We're going to send a new message that's saying, hey, we mean it this time. Meet us tomorrow night.
Or you're dead, Jim.
Okay. So it's
Yeah,
Saturday.
something's gonna be like, meet us tomorrow night. Post haste. If you do not come,
Can we ask him to answer with a letter?
We can.
I don't think that it matters.
Why not?
Where's he gonna send the letter?
With the same
To the
messenger that we
post house?
send.
So
Yeah.
what okay, let's say we do give him that option, right? And he says like, LOL, no, I'm not gonna come. What does that gain us?
We
should
have
not come.
confirmation that
Yeah.
we're at a dead end,
He's
but
fucking
right now
around.
we just don't know why he didn't show up. Maybe he
But if he
needs some
doesn't-
sort of additional stuff. Maybe he maybe he wasn't even in town. We don't even know that, right?
Well, someone got the letter though, because the orcs came to the trees.
I guess.
Agreed. I just think if we're throwing out an ultimatum of if you don't come, this is treason and you're gonna die, it doesn't really matter what he says or the reason he doesn't come. 'Cause
Well,
have to
I think
go
we
in
don't
and
have to
kill
give
this
the
guy
ultimatum
anyways.
that strongly, do we? We just have to be like, hey, if you're not assisting this organization, it will be counted against you. If you're not
Yeah.
assisting this investigation, we don't have to
Wait.
necessarily say, if you don't come, you die.
Yeah, but this is the Verasi Empire, right? We heard
Well,
in
yeah, but that-
meeting
that's-
yesterday, the lady's son who was treasonous, if she raised a treasonous son, she's going to be executed. These are the type of people that we're dealing with of he has not listened to an order. If he doesn't come now, he's going to be treated the same as a spy would.
What
Well,
if
I think that this guy knows that. Like, I don't think we need to be so crude in our word. Like, we can imply it without outright saying it.
Okay,
That's fine, yeah.
wait. What if the second letter said something about an imminent threat, an imminent attack, a terrorist threat on the city that is looming over it because of the traitor in his midst. And then we stage
I
this
think
attack,
that's good.
giving urgency, right? Maybe I go out of the city limits,
Ooh.
cast a lightning spell or something, maybe on like an irrelevant
Ooh.
target, putting pressure on him.
I like it. That could work.
That's good.
Yeah. Gives it some credence for sure.
And because it's a call lightning spell, that reeks of druids, right? That reeks of fireflies. He has to
True.
do something.
Okay. I look at Ren and Grau. That sounds like a plan. Why don't the two of you cook a letter up together? August, you can go and deliver it, and Grau, you can work on the timeline. Of like, when should we say he has to come by? I assume tomorrow night. And then you can do the attack tonight.
Yeah.
Who's
What if
delivering the
we-
message?
August.
August.
Hold on, I'm just trying to think. So if we're doing the attack, how does this get him to come out to us?
We have to paint a story that there's an imminent attack.
Agreed that there's an imminent attack, and that he needs to come out to us tonight or whenever to meet.
Yeah.
Let's say tonight, not the next day, because we
Okay.
can tell that they go quickly. But I don't understand the weaving in the we actually do the attack. I don't think that gets him out to us. I think that just
Well,
lays more.
it puts pressure on him because, listen, we could probably even like spread the word in town or something like if there is some sort of external pressure of he actually received a letter warning him
Yeah,
about
he didn't
someone
do
in his
anything.
midst being a traitor, and then an attack happened and he didn't do anything.
Ooh.
Doesn't that put a lot of
That's
pressure
good.
on him?
100% that's good, and I think that's probably going to get him executed. So let's try the first half of, there is going to be an imminent attack on your town. We need your audience. You need to come tonight. We were supposed to meet yesterday. It's going to happen tonight, right? And if he doesn't, it's going to happen, like, I guess the next day. And if he doesn't come, we actually do the attack. Somehow, we can maybe even walk in there and spread the word of, oh, I heard that he was warned. Blah, blah, blah. The attack happened. He was warned. He fucked up. Now he's going to get executed. His head will probably get put on a spike either way. I think I like this. This is a good plan.
Yeah, I don't know if he gets executed if we just cast Call Lightning on a couple of buildings and nothing else.
It
I
has
would
to
say
look like a
cast it-
failed attack, right?
Ren
just say
would
that we
like
do a
to
real
once
attack.
again float the idea of the sneaky pocket bear plan.
Not a fan of that one. I say that we actually do, like, let's say he doesn't come, right? I say we actually do the attack of you in a tree casting Call Lightning on important buildings.
I don't think I can be a tree and call lightning.
No, not
Well,
in,
what
be a
if-
tree,
yeah.
but in a tree.
What if we send the message today and at the same time Grau, as a bear, goes and starts fucking around on someone's farm, gets seen, and then turns into a person and runs away?
This is
Okay.
getting too complicated.
I think that's too complicated.
we
I
need-
say
we-
we just do the first
The,
half.
the
yeah.
whole thing is getting too complicated. There was a. Oh, I think it was called Occam's Claymore. It was like the simplest battle plan is the best one, right? You don't want like some big, complicated, unwieldy battle plan. You want one you cut straight to the heart of the matter and you get it done.
Yeah,
And
we
this
tried.
is all.
We tried that.
We tried a
No,
simple
we
Now-
didn't.
plan.
We tried the complicated. The straight to the heart of the matter is you get in my backpack and we go fucking get that guy.
I think we should try the fake terrorist attack.
I think we send a letter, say he needs to meet us tonight. There is going to be attack on Jaden tomorrow. And if he doesn't come and meet us tonight, it is going to happen. We need him. And then if he doesn't, we do the actual attack with your Call Lightning on multiple places in Jaden.
And kill innocents?
No, we can just do it on the
It,
military.
it has to look like a
targets.
failed attack. Or it
I
could
don't
just
know- well,
target.
Yeah.
It could just target guards or something. But
If we start casting Call Lightning, they're going to come out of the city. They're not just going to wait and let that happen. They're going to come out
They're not
in
going to
force.
know
Isn't
where
that
it's
obvious?
coming from. It's not that obvious. Especially if it's like a gnome
I'm just hanging in a tree,
somewhere. Yeah.
like a football field away. Neil, is there an equivalent of football in this universe?
Yeah, totally. Called soccer.
Okay, a soccer field away, chanting some words and then just hitting some target.
I think that like people will come out, and I think that they would maybe even find him. But at that point, we would just kill them, and then we can just go off. I say we try the first plan, the first half.
Okay.
You disagree?
I don't know. I think we're on shaky ground, but I don't have a better plan. So.
All right.
Excellent.
Ren takes off his backpack and lays it in front of his feet.
Okay.
And it's like, this is our best plan. Believe me.
Wait, can we get? Can he even turn into a bonsai tree, Neil, or would it have to be an actual tree?
A shrub. Bonsai tree. Bonsai is a style. It's not a specific tree or a specific size. So you could make him a small shrub, and then if you have shovels, you could dig up his roots and
Put him in a backpack.
haul him with you. Yeah,
I
I
just
mean,
want
a
to point
backpack
out
might
the
be.
fact
It'd
that
be like
you are considering the backpack tree bear plan shows how shit the other plan is. Okay.
I definitely think that we shouldn't do it, and I've talked about this before with you guys. We don't have someone who makes decision for this groups right now. We need to make the decision together, and it seems like 2 people are against the terrorist plan and 2 people are against the backpack plan right now. We need to keep talking and figure this out.
I think neither planner is great. I think the terrorist plan is better than the bear backpack plan.
I think
What
you
do
like
you
the
think of
terrorist
the-
plan because it's indirect and safer. And it's time for us to stop playing safe. We need to go grab. Are we going to be insurgents or are we going to be insurgents? Are we going to
The
pussyfoot
issue
around
is
it all
that-
day? We need to go
Ryan,
grab the bull by the
why-
horns and fucking take it. Okay?
Why give the elements of surprise now? Let's save it for Zara.
Agreed.
Okay,
The
well, then
issue
we
is if we
leave.
go
Have
in,
you guys-
then
Considered what happens if he has, since he's gotten the message, reached out to Zara?
Yeah, we thought about that, but he's at least 2 or 3 days travel from Valebrook.
Okay. We're on a bit of a timer.
Yeah.
We need to grab the bull by the horns and drive it head into the ground, cut the head off, and then put the head on a pike in the
just
middle of town.
going in there and
leave.
murdering people isn't. I don't think you understand how big towns are and how many guards there are. I just don't think you have an idea of it.
Did we?
We've done
did
this
we?
before.
Did we get the banner
we've
back?
Not a town of this size.
No.
We did not get the banner back. No. I'm
Okay,
I
here,
s-
let me. How about this? Okay, I will sneak into town tonight and do some recon, and then with that extra information, we make a decision. How about that?
That's
I get
a
us-
good idea. Yeah. More recon.
We
is
need
good.
more information. Do some recon.
Okay.
How about
The more-
that?
Okay. I just think
So
the more
it's-
time we wait, the more likely that the message gets sent to Zara that someone came in with the fucking thing. So we can't now. If we wait longer, we can't send the message again and be like, "You need to meet us here. There's a terrorist attack." So if we do recon tonight, we're foregoing that plan.
Well, I can do recon
wait.
today.
I have
And-
a plan. I have a plan. Right. If you can do recon and find out where their guardhouse is and where the guy is, if we were doing the all-out main attack plan, we could use a darkness stone to walk through town directly to the building and get in the building before putting the stone away. That way, we could pretty much guarantee that no peasants get a look at us. As long as we kill everyone in the building, then, and we leave again with the darkness stone,
Are you gonna walk to a certain spot with a darkness stone?
just hold it and walk.
How do you know
run
where
into
you're
things.
going?
Darkness, right?
Yeah, good point.
Well, can't you like put it in your pocket to see where you are and then take it back out again? Or
Yeah,
Then
you could.
people will
but
see you,
could
but
get-
yeah, you
get
could,
seen. Yeah.
But then you can have like a strobing blackness.
Yeah, but the point is not to be. The point is not for people to not know it's happened, but just to not be able to
Ooh,
eyewitness
that
us. We could also just wear balaclavas, and disguises as well.
what time is
Achieve
it,
the same
Neil,
thing.
in the day?
I think it's probably just afternoon. You're hanging outside waiting.
I say,
Have it
listen,
just-
I'm gonna head into town right now, and I'm gonna do some recon. I'm just gonna get us a map, maybe a basic layout, figure out how many guards are wandering around. I'll even bring us back lunch. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
Go
fine.
and do some recon. And if you get a chance, just cut his head off.
Oh, I will.
Jimmy, are you taking your dogs?
I'm not taking the dogs. I am going solo. I will bring the ferret, however.
Excellent. And the kitten.
And the kitten is too loud.
Okay.
Stays with
You and
whatever her name, Lauren.
right. You and Abigail head into town. And the reason the whole party didn't want to go into town is because you were seen helping rob steal the Miracle Mule, right? You played.
I rub a
the,
little road dirt all over my face to kind of hide my looks. I muffin myself up a little.
You're just a dirty old man swaggering into town. Can you stop your swagger, or is that just an innate part of your nature?
I give a mildly convincing frail limp. Here, you want to check on that? How convincing is my limp?
I would love a charisma check at -2.
Boom.
Very good. Very
24.
good,
-2, 22.
And you've got your leather armor on with your like loose clothes over it. And your short sword at your side. Your arming sword at your side.
I leave the arming sword. I only bring the shadow blade and the daggers because the shadow blade.
Shadow blade's an arming sword, right? It's a full-fledged.
But isn't it only the size of a dagger? But it's the weight of an arming sword.
That's correct.
That is correct. You're right. No, you're right. Absolutely. It looks like a dagger. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The +2 die. Perfect. So you've got the one dagger and then a second one. Did you say?
Yeah, I got 2 daggers. Shadow blade
Great.
and a regular old dagger.
Yeah, and your leather armor, and you got a ferret in your pocket, where you're just happy to see these people, and you stroll on into town, hoping that no one recognizes you.
I slur my words at people. I want to get a good layout of the town. Draw me a little map, okay? Can you give me a basic layout of this town?
The whole town is a little bit too much to lay out right now, but there's a main road. And it's like a T intersection is the whole of the town, or is the core of the town, and then everything else is kind of around it. This is the area that you can pretty quickly find out is the resupply post, and this is going to be on the north side of that T intersection, and it's this thing in the middle right here. This big ass building. These three together are the Verasi resupply post. It's not hard to find. You can just ask literally anyone and they'll point it out to you. And this over here is a big tavern in town, like one of the more popular ones. And this supply post has been recently built in the last like 20 years. It looks newer than all the other buildings. And
is it 3 disconnected buildings? Oh, sorry. Or are there like fences?
They are 3 disconnected buildings, no fencing in between. One of them looks like a barn, one looks like a warehouse, one looks like a headquarters. This would be the barn.
Perfect.
This would be the warehouse. This would be the headquarters.
I head to the tavern.
Yeah, you go to the tavern. It's a big old tavern. You get to the ground floor, and there's just a nice big. It'll load. Promise.
Oh, it will.
Oh, baby, come on. You're embarrassing me now. You're embarrassing me in front of my players. Roll 20.
I make my way to the bartender table place where you buy beer. Hello, it's here.
It's here. Oh, thank the gods. Excellent. Yeah, you can walk in through the double doors up front. You can grab a table over here.
Does anyone start like nudging each other and looking at me? Am I being recognized?
Give me a charisma check. Make it a good one.
Listen, charisma is one of my 3 dump stats.
Yeah, I feel like you should. I feel like Koibu should let you swap it because your character is very charismatic.
No, I like it this way.
He's an old man. Nobody listens to him.
You get a couple looks, but your impression with a 22 is that it's like the dirty guys walked into the tavern, and it's people like, hey, look at that dude. You don't get the impression that it's the person who stole the Miracle Mule. That's not the vibe you're getting.
Besides, the Miracle Mule was like down the road, out of town. People won't recognize me. I sidle up to the bar and I say, how's it going, barkeep? And I take out a couple coppers. And I'm like, can I get a beer off you there, sir?
No, sure. He serves you a beer.
I say, any news around here? Or are you too busy for chit-chat?
What sort of news you looking for?
No. There's always rumors, always gossip. Just something interesting, I suppose.
Well, a couple of the miffed knights have been found in the forest, strung them up by their necks, and now they're dead. Good old day for the Empire and the Kingdom, getting rid of these treasonous rebels who are farting around trying to stir up the hornet's nest and bring doom to us all. Yep, that's the latest real news.
The flat nail doesn't get the hammer, you know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Yep. Let's see.
Say, could I get some food to go? I got a few friends. You do food on the go? Or anywhere around here do food on the go? You know, you take it with you?
What would you take it in? There's no such thing as paper bags.
There's no paper
Plastic
bags?
Of course there's no
Like-
paper bags. Paper
I don't
bags
know.
weren't invented until like the 1950s or something.
I guess you
I
need
could
like some
buy
sort
a
of
piece
glue.
of burlap and just wrap
But
it.
you also paper is just
Sandwiches?
expensive to make.
Burlap.
Um,
This is cloth. What if I
burlap?
wrapped it in like a burlap sack? I
your
carried
sandwich
some
would get
sandwiches.
all pokey. No. People used lunch boxes back in the day, metal lunch pails or wooden lunch boxes.
Listen,
but he'll give
we
you
got any
a
dried meat that I could just
he
put in
will
a
get
burlap
you
bag.
a big fried turkey leg that you can just carry with you as you walk. How about that?
Perfect. How
you
much
go.
damage does this do against vegans? No.
D3 plus D3 psych.
Okay. I chat. Do any of the people in the bar look like they are from the garrison?
Yeah, there's like 3 orcs hanging out here.
I like. Oh no, this is too dangerous if I do that. Do any of them have
Sent
keys
and
hanging
chained
by
me
their
to do
pockets?
this. I mean, the orcs?
Like keys hanging by their belt?
Whoa, it's your lucky day. Yeah, one of the three orcs has got a ring of keys on his side.
All right. I saunter on past them, munching. I throw back my beer and I saunter on past them, munching on my giant turkey leg. And as I'm passing them, I surreptitiously try to yoink the keys, but I do it via stumbling and accidentally bumping into them and dropping my turkey leg on the table. Okay? You ready for this pickpocket roll?
Let's
Give
see
me your
it.
best pickpockets roll. Roll low, buddy.
Boom, 4.
Oh!
It's so
Yes.
low. The turkey leg falls on the table in front of the guard, who throws up an arm in anger and is like, "Watch your step, you fucking piece of shit!"
I say,
as you
sorry,
stumble-
I fell. And I take out like 3 coppers to disguise the jingling of the keys that I surreptitiously put into my coin pouch. And I put a couple coppers on the table. A beer for you, sir. A beer for you. I'm so sorry.
Watch it, he says as he takes the coins and your turkey leg and proceeds to consume the turkey leg.
Yeah, I get the hell out of there now that I
Now,
have the guardhouse
just to be
keys.
clear, the keys, there's a metal ring about yay big, some keys on it, and that was attached to like a little leather folded thing that goes over his belt with a little snap. I guess maybe not a snap, but like a gentle buckle. So you had to like unbuckle the thing and pull the keys off of it. So now there's just like a little flappy thingy hanging from his waist, an empty flappy thingy.
Yeah, he
and you
won't
can
notice.
step-
It'll take him a while.
Okay. And you're gone.
I'm fucking out of there.
You're gone.
Steps.
I
Wait.
step 2.
Wait, though. Because we got to
Uh-oh.
find out how long it takes him to notice that these are gone. It might take a while. It might happen immediately.
Maybe tomorrow.
He's distracted with a giant turkey leg.
He's got
that
a
just
huge
got,
turkey
though.
leg.
They're like
Huge
stupid
turkey
fucking
leg.
humans fallen when they get old. Like, they should just be like us and eat their elders.
Let's see. I need a function that is exponential. So we're going to do our 2 to the... Will this work? 1D, 2D10
He's
rounds.
cooking right now.
Okay, that didn't work. So our 2D10 is 10. So what's 2 to the 10?
Like a
10,
huge
28?
amount, Neil.
Yeah, 1028 minutes.
10,
That
28
is going to be
minutes.
17 hours.
1024.
He's not going to notice
gets-
for his
He
whole
gets pissed
shift.
drunk tonight.
He's donezo. He doesn't even notice.
All right, Ren's
Um,
plan it is, everyone.
Yeah, I guess he'll probably
So-
notice before this, but yeah, he'll notice the next when he goes to
Okay.
get it, which is not anytime soon.
I want to kind of. I assume it's totally fine to walk around the barracks area thing, like to walk through it because it's the center of town.
Oh yeah, you can just walk on the road between the two, totally.
Yeah, I'm gonna scope it out. Are there guards on watch? Like, where are they positioned? I've seen 3 guards in the bar. Do I see any guards around?
Ooh, why is my This is a great
Map hates
question.
you.
My map hates me. My music hates me. My wife hates me. My dog hates me. It's
Your
just
cat definitely hates you.
oh man.
But your players love you, Neil.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's all that I really
That's
care
fair.
about. Okay. Let's see what you can see without actually showing you the floor plans of all of these things. We've got
I'm just trying to see at a glance from the outside how many guards. On duty.
Yeah.
This is easy. Just send Ren in to go to the bar to steal all of the keys to the entire town, and then you get in that way.
Listen,
What are the convoluted plans for, guys?
true.
I guess we could sneak in now at night.
I think we go in and kill him. I'm a part of the killing plan now.
We don't know which building he's in, right?
Well, he's
Well,
about to find it out.
I'm figuring it out right now.
There's probably
Okay.
one main building that he lives in.
Yeah.
All right, so
Dude,
as you
I'm
walk
espionaging.
down this road, let's turn up the music a little bit. As
Oh
you
my
walk
God.
down this road right here, you can see that there's just a big ass like barn door style thing right here. And it's open right now, and you can see that there is an orc standing inside as a couple of human servants are trying to reposition a cart with a mule attached to it. And this is just, a big open, like indoor stable / warehouse. There's a staircase on the backside that you can barely see that probably goes up to more stuff. And like there's a room, about this size right over here on this side that probably has, more storage, but you can't quite see what's in here from this angle.
I adopt my old limping man character, and I'm like, "Oh, how are the horses today, laddies?" As I like stoop in the doorway, I hope the horses are treating you well. As I'm like taking in all of the data of the barn, does it look like anyone sleeps
Sure.
here? Are there any guards posted in here?
There's the one orc and the few human servants, but you know that what you're doing here, like poking around in the guard house areas, is strictly verboten. So the orc, walks over towards you, battle axe just hanging from his side, and looks like he's gonna walk up to you and smack you in the face. That's the vibe he's giving you as he walks towards you.
I say, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I stumble away. I said, I just like horses," and I start to like limp my way away.
Yeah, he hangs out in the doorway and watches you limp away just to see what the hell this crazy old man is doing.
I
As
limp
you're
away.
walking, I just want to point out a couple things that might
Okay.
be useful for you. There is a door on the ground floor following this path right here. There's a door on the ground floor following this path right here.
Mm-hmm.
This staircase goes to the second floor. And there's a wide path right here that actually just goes through the building. Like this is a through shot between the building right here. You can just walk
And are
past
there
it.
any doors in the through shot?
No doors in the through shot.
Gotcha.
There is a door here and a door over here.
So like this little kind of dirt path here goes to a door, right?
The door's like behind. I'm gonna just circle them so that they're easy to understand.
This is on the second floor, so I'll put a 2 there, but these are all
no, that's on the
ones.
ground floor.
Oh, it's on the ground?
There's a staircase that goes up to the second floor as well, but there's a ground floor there. In fact, there's this covered thing right here is a walkway.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right,
and the
okay.
staircase goes to the walkway, and there's a couple of doors off of that as well.
I stumble my way through the alleyway, and I mutter to myself, talking of a flying horse, I'm like, "Flying horses, wings, they be living my hair, and I don't know where they're coming from, and I'm goddamn horses, and I stole my turkey leg." I'm just being a crazy old man.
Yep. The orc kind of follows
stuff.
you out to the middle of the area and watches you, and he'll follow you out to the other side, but he'll stop at that point as you walk away.
Yeah, I just walk through, but I'm like, I stop when I talk to the lettuce here. I'm like, "How's your day, Mr. Lettuce?" But what I'm really doing is I'm looking over here, and I'm like scoping out. Is there
No
a door
doors.
here?
Nope. There
Okay,
are
and
windows
then I
on
leave.
the ground floor and on higher floors, but no doors.
And then I don't leave. Sorry, and then I loop my way back around. I'm like, and I'm just I'm aimlessly wandering. And then I want to scope out this building here.
Yeah, that there is another door right where that path is. Oh, that is the wrong fucking button.
Oh my
there's
god,
another
you
door.
just green flamed me.
I know, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. There's another door there, and that's just a small 2-story warehouse-looking thing, shed-looking thing.
Are there any windows?
There's a couple of small windows on the ground floor. It's a stone-walled building with
Is there-
narrow slat windows in them.
Is there like a window here?
Yeah, there's 2 windows right there.
I make my way over to the window and I start drunkenly peeing beside the window and start sneaking some glances in.
Yeah. These windows are about, maybe head thickness, small enough that a person would be really struggling to get through, would probably get their hips stuck. So you'd have to drop your gear to crawl through these. But inside, there's a little fireplace. There's some tables and chairs. This looks like the
Mess hall.
not quite the mess hall, but you wouldn't eat here, but you might cook here, and you would store provisions here. This is where you would probably store all of your foodstuffs. This is where you would store animals, and there's that upstairs area. And as you walk here, you can maybe not. You probably can't see through this door from any angle. Yeah, so this probably is actually where all the storage is, although most of the storage is, and this is where foodstuffs would be stored, and then also where foodstuffs will be prepared for anything up here.
Perfect. We've got reconnaissance. From this angle, I'm over here, right, by this sort of area. From here, can I get a sense of I'm trying to stay out of sight of this barn thing, or if there was a guard here or anything, and I'm just kind of look at this wall to see, does anything look like a bedroom? Can I see, does it look climbable?
The doors are shut, so you can't see what's going on inside. There are a couple of windows, but there's shutters on them, or they might be open, but it's pretty dark inside because there's not a lot of windows and the lighting's not that great. You can't tell where a barracks would be, but it does look like the ground floor is bisected, right? You've got this half and this half over here, and they do connect on the second floor. There is a tiny bit of a third floor just in the middle. This last rooftop up here is the entirety of the third floor.
Perfect.
If you know anything about hierarchy, the most important person is always at the top.
That's right.
True. Yeah.
That's why they buried arrows at the tip of the pyramid.
That's exactly what they did. That is a real fact.
Oh,
My reconnaissance is done, and I scuttle my way out of town. I make my way back to the
How
party.
long,
and I relay
how long did all of that take?
all the information.
Hold on. Knowing our dear friend Ren, like we know, I'm just gonna make one check to see if there's a tempting wealthy person walking around that might have some money on
Oh,
them
I'm
that
already
you could-
opening up my character sheet to click.
That's a natural 20 on the
29.
target list.
I already rolled success on my pickpocket.
You didn't even let me describe it to you.
You didn't
Doesn't
have
matter.
But it was gonna sound dangerous until you rolled well.
There.
There's no tension now.
That's how he
Neil,
rolls.
you don't understand. I'm like a teenager. You showed me a picture of boobs, and I immediately blew my load.
Okay, fine.
Made a right mess.
You get back to the. Let's take a break. When you get back to the rest of the party, you'll figure out what treasure you had when we get back
All right.
together. It's ruining my game. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So it's finally time. The plan is ready. Now we know the building. We have keys, probably to the building. The only thing is that you probably got to get back there before he notices they're missing. And he was pretty engrossed in that bar, but eventually he's going to go lock a door or unlock a door this afternoon, this evening, this night, maybe tomorrow. Who knows when it's going to be? And,
I know, 17
I've got a
hours.
feeling it's about 17 hours, yeah.
Well, 17 hours. Probably shouldn't have rolled that publicly, but
You should have done
that
that,
or
yeah.
until something comes along. He's probably
think,
going
to
to
be
need the
fair,
keys more than that.
That's how
We're
long it
waiting
would take
for
him to notice,
nightish.
unless something made him notice it sooner, right?
True.
Right.
That's
Well, I
how,
think we
how
can't-
often he'd be like, oh, wait, do I have my keys? But if
Yeah,
he goes
we
to
can't-
open a door, or if someone points it out,
Right.
We can't go during the day.
No.
100%. But we can go during the night. Ish.
Yeah. They can't change the locks, so.
That's right.
God.
feel
I
like
thought
I'm
about a
out. I'll be back in
character
5 seconds.
who literally goes and just steals keys from peasants, and I think that would like just completely fuck over an entire city. It's such like a small little thing, but like these people can't change their locks. They can't afford it. Apparently every lock is like 10 to 100 gold, which is like a third of their year's wage.
Well, most people don't have locks.
Yeah.
That's true. So and yet somehow, Nick, every door we run into is locked.
There's
am I
locks.
right?
It's strange.
Yeah, it's
Because you
strangely.
keep being like, hey, where are the people with money that I could steal from? Right? You're not
Even
walking
better.
into.
Listen, that's not the time
And
for
just
this. Let's go.
stealing the keys, you just need a guy who's a really good woodworker, and you just fucking cut the locks out. You move to a different
True.
city and be like, bro, we're selling locks. These are like 100 gold each.
We're doing it for 20.
Yeah. Or you could just be a wizard and go around wizard locking random people's front doors.
Oh, well, don't. That's what Mutant did to me every
I did
5
that.
minutes in Tides of Death.
Yep. That was good memes.
All right.
All right, well, the
It's
party's back
nighttime.
together. It's nighttime.
Okay,
You're a
wait.
genius, Ren. You're right. We should just run it down and grab the bull by its dick and get him, right?
Sorry, horns.
Oh,
you
sorry.
misheard me. Horns. Yeah, I feel like we were floundering. We didn't have enough information, so we needed more information. We needed more confidence, and it really is just, it's all about taking decisive action. I think that's what being a leader is, Arrakis. That's what being a leader is, Grau. That's what being a leader is. I'm not a leader, but I know what it makes to be a leader. You have to take decisive action. We can't pussyfoot anymore. We've chosen a side. We know who we are. Jeremiah, Grau, Arrakis, Zakara, Garp, August, Stacy.
I look at the party and say, wow, I'm so inspired. We must get a +1 to hit for that.
I'm inspired too. Yeah. Speaking of
Ren
which, Stacy,
transforms into a bard.
we need to have a talk later.
Am I in trouble?
No, but well, I guess we can have the talk now. I kind of shrug. I don't know if we're going on a path that I initially sold you. You know, I sold you the knight in shining armor. We were going to be heroes of the people, and now I think my goals and I think my friend's goals here have turned more towards hopefully step by step dismantling this empire, and with that comes getting our hands a bit dirty. I'm sure you've heard our talks over the past few days of what we're going to do to this captain, and I haven't had the time or I guess the thought to ask you what you think. So what are your thoughts? And if you do want to leave, no hard feelings.
So, yeah, I've had some questions.
Yep.
Do I understand it right that the plan generally is to kill this orc, then kill Zara, and then head down south and lay low, and then eventually to raise an army and retake your kingdom?
I kind of waver. You got the first half right. I don't know about the second half. I think we're going to lay low for a while, and then my goal would be to come back and work with the Fireflies and other sects who are against the Varasi Empire, and probably coordinate with them into creating a real rebellion in various parts of the Empire to basically dismantle the Empire with so many threats that their forces are so split that at least we win on one front, and then it kind of like cascades.
I want to be a knight when I grow up.
Well, when I take
And
back my kingdom,
Can't do
You'll-
that if you're a coward. You can't do that if you turn from a challenge before you. You can't also do that if you're hung as a traitor. But they say
that's
that
true.
the gods come first, then your loyalty to your lord, and then your family. So here I am. And I think I'm too deep in to change at this point.
I nod. Well, if
But
the gods have
maybe-
a problem with this, then a lightning bolt will hit right over there, 5 feet. Nothing. All right, see? I wiped some sweat from my brow.
I don't know what terrorism really means. If we're killing innocent civilians, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Agreed.
I'm not here to be a homeless killer, but I am here to set the wrongs of the world right and
I
bring
agree.
justice to the downtrodden.
I am nor here to be a, we call it a murder hobo from where I'm from.
Oh,
I agree that killing civilians is too far, and I will make it my personal goal to not let anyone get hurt, lest I lose an arm.
okay. I'm in.
All right. She's been recruited to the terrorism arc.
Welcome.
It's that easy. You got to get them while they're... Never mind.
Me and Jamie, I assume, have achieved something quite miraculous during this conversation. I'd like if someone would just like to
Oh, I see
scroll
it.
right on the map. Yeah.
I've been watching. Yeah.
What have you done?
It's the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
We're
Oh, it's been too
professionals,
long.
guys. It's in the fucking title.
Yeah.
My
that's true.
God.
It's an abomination.
Why are the balls going behind him? Why are they
He's got
sticking?
big balls. What do you? What
Do your
you
balls
want?
like jut out behind you like a
No,
cloak
I
that
don't know,
flaps in
Somebody
the
else
wind?
was drawing in red.
I like the tongue that comes out of his mouth. That's
That
like
was my
cheeky.
diet.
Well, your
I
balls
just
don't
don't-
flap like that, Neil. What's wrong with your balls?
I'm sorry, they're not the size of pin cushions.
All right, let's see him.
All right, Neil. Neil's got small balls, I guess. What a fucking loser.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry, I don't know. That was just. I was cracking up, but I couldn't help myself there. It's gone.
Good.
No more balls.
It's good. All right. All right, it's nighttime. You're leaving Stacy behind. You're leaving the dogs behind.
No, I think we
We're taking
go
the
with
dogs.
Stacy and the dogs.
We're taking
No,
Stacy
really?
and the dogs.
You don't want to?
Ooh.
It's a
We're gonna be inside
whole
a bit. We're gonna be inside a
party.
building. Like
Do we need all our fighters though?
These are good dogs, right? These are dogs
They're good
that
fighters.
are
Such
trained.
good
Like they're
boys. Yeah, they're
trained.
such good boys.
So if you say like sick or like stay or like follow, like they're gonna. So I don't think these
They're not
dogs are
very
gonna be
good
like a
at
huge
sneaking,
problem.
however.
this.
But we're not
is-
sneaking, really. We're going to the door, we're opening it, and we're going in and killing.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
We bring Stacy and the dogs.
All right, Nacho. All right, Cheeto.
And
Let's
Stacy.
do it. And Stacy. The whole
give
party.
her sword, and I take my halberd, and I say,
Everyone's geared up.
let's go kill some Verasi scum.
Has
Everyone's ready
Stacy
to
earned
go.
a fighter level yet?
She is a first level fighter.
I say to her, "You keep yourself alive and get some kills here. This is where you could make a name for yourself, kid."
Okay.
Did we ever give her XP for the last? You remember when we killed all the spiders and shit? I remember that we split XP, but I don't actually remember giving it to her. She's only level 1.
Yeah, she should. She presumably
second
have-
level
She
right
should have
now.
leveled up from all of that fighting.
I think I just forgot to give it to her because everybody else died.
Yeah.
She could be a level 2.
Because she doesn't
Yeah.
even have any XP on her
No,
sheet.
she should be level 2 now. She should
Okay.
be probably around 399. She should be essentially 1 XP from level 3.
Yeah.
Can we roll her?
So she
Can
should
we roll her stats
be
and stuff?
specialized. Yeah, someone needs to roll a D10 for her HP.
Who's feeling it?
Mr.
I'm
Moon,
feeling
it's
it right
his-
now.
It's his
It
assistant.
should be-
It's my assistant.
It
It's
should be
his
me.
assistant. Okay.
6?
I'm going to say I would have rolled higher.
All right,
yeah,
let's see what you
I
roll.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
14
I-
HP is respectable.
I would have rolled even higher.
Higher
Higher than
Those are
one, at
Nick
least.
dice right there.
Classic Nick.
Oh shit! My girlfriend got me, my fiance got me dice engraved with my avatar
Oh,
on them
sick.
as the D20. 20.
Oh, nice. With a
Awesome.
little potato?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
badass.
We should
They're
get
like
Nick.
stone.
We should get Nick like a set of dice that are all weighted for like 1s and 2s.
Mate, no. When I went to visit Neil in Colorado, we met 2 of our Dragon Tier patrons.
Oh, yeah.
And they gave us both gifts, and one of the gifts they gave me was a dice that when I rolled it always rolled once.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Okay, Neil,
Okay.
bring us back.
Yeah, we're back. You're walking into town. It's nighttime. Some dogs barking in the distance as they do. There's a city watchman, a paracity watchman with lanterns standing on the road as the
I want to be in
four
orc
or
form for
five.
this, by the way.
Okay.
5.
The 5 humans and the 2 dogs come in. They give you a wave and give you a comment of like, it's pretty late to be getting in. And
That's what your mom said. Ha ha!
that was a good one. They laugh at your hilarious joke. You make your way through the town, heading north of the main T intersection to approach the outpost, the guard post with the flags flying above it. It's nighttime though, you can't really see it. It is that same day, which is Saturday night. Now it is.
We would have talked about this on the way, probably to town. How do we want to do lighting when we get inside Lightstone?
We have like an ample supply of light stones now, right?
Yeah,
Who's gonna hold the Lightstone?
Stacy. She's got one-handed fight. Yeah, she's gonna hold Lightstone.
Perfect.
Okay.
Is she a specialist in one-handed fighting?
She's gonna be.
Right.
You know, my spells work better not in bright light. So for paralyzation and stuff like that, you're giving me like a -2 or a -3 to their saves. Or a +2/+3.
Yeah, but the issue is when we get inside, if it's dark and we can't see, you're the only one who can do that, right?
If it's dark, you will be fighting with penalties, and they won't because they're orcs
Yeah.
and they can see in the
Oh,
dark.
yeah,
So you'll
that's
essentially be
true.
fighting at -2, and they'll be fighting at +2.
I think it's better if you just use your sleep spell if you got it. I shrug.
Yeah, I got sleep as well. I could cast Moon Glow, but it's only 1 round per level. God, it's so shit.
It's so shit. It'd be nice if you could get like a better moon glow and put it on like a thing,
I have,
Yeah, so that
like
it's
a light
so it's
stone.
like-
I guess I have
Yeah,
like
but it's-
starlight or whatever, which like lights up the night
Oh, yeah?
just a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, it lights up the night. No, not
Yeah.
for inside. Though.
Yeah, not for inside.
No, we're just got to use the.
We gotta
it's
use it.
just.
Sucks for your
Does
spells,
holding night blood give me night vision?
No,
I'd be so sick if it did.
No.
it would be though.
Right, Neil? The starlight is not for inside, right? Starshine?
I would have to read it again. Let me take a look.
We don't know about the hooded lantern trick, chat.
Yeah.
If only that was
No,
common
it would
knowledge.
not-
That's a Steel Steam 6
Definitely
exclusive.
illuminate an area, regardless of the height or of the open area in which the spell is cast. No, I think this works inside.
Yeah, it would work inside.
But is it just going to illuminate that hallway, or is it going to spread like a?
Well, it says it's a 10-foot square per level, so could you just cast it on the whole building and the whole area would be.
Probably.
I'm gonna wake some people up.
It's gonna.
Mm.
Yeah,
Put a
it's
beacon
like,
in the town,
and
yeah.
also it's a level 3 spell slot. Like, come on.
Also,
Yes.
you already memorized all your spells for today, and you
I
can't change them.
did.
I'm glad that's a good one for you to have, though.
Good to
I'll
know.
remember that. Yeah.
I will say I will change the level 3 spell that I've memorized because there was a night between this and when we were first meeting the guys, right?
Mhm.
'Cause I'm not-
No, there. You guys waited in the forest, and you haven't had a chance to change spells since then.
Well, then I have plant growth. Okay, good shit.
Yep.
Hey, that might be good when we're escaping.
True.
The party arrives. You're heading north along that area. That barn warehouse is going to be on your right. The food goods warehouse is going to be on your left. The big building is going to be in front of you. The 2-person wide road. The fighters in the front. Spellcasters in the middle. Stacy and the dogs pulling up the rear.
Yeah.
What's the
I
plan?
give Stacy the lightstone in the before times, and she's gonna put it in a secure pocket, and she's gonna be the lightstone holder.
Stacy's going to be the lightstone holder. She's going to show it when you tell her.
When we get to the door and somebody starts unlocking it, I'm going to cast a spell.
I'm gonna test the door to see if it's even locked.
Okay. So, which door are we going in? There's not a singular door. We had talked
We see
about
the
them
map
all,
again?
right?
My vote's for bottom left.
My vote's for bottom left, whatever's easiest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Ren thinks we should go to the
Awesome.
top floor. Are we trying to clear out the whole station, or are we just going surgical strike on the captain?
So
If
if
we're
we're
going
going
Surgical
to
surgical
captain, but we
we
need to
go
get the.
up. We need to go
Witnesses.
up then.
We're going to go up
Remember-
the stairs and head inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Arrakis, there might be a guard posted over here.
Yeah.
Like sleep them. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start
So,
rolling for
Neil.
the action.
Where are we? Where are we? I want to cast a defensive spell before we get into the.
You are
Action.
in town. You can see the building in front of you by the small amount of light that reflects off of buildings from around the town. There's no stars right now. There's a half moon in the. Nope, the half moon is not
So
in
we're
the
like
sky.
we're like here somewhere, like behind the building, coming from the north.
No, you're coming from the south.
Coming from the south, so we're like down here.
You're where the character tokens are, yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I cast Blur.
I move about. I keep going whenever he's ready.
Okay, I remind the party, the plan is, we go up the stairs, we try to get to the 3rd floor where the officers probably are, we take him out, chop his head off. If anything gets into trouble, we fight our way and stick together.
Agreed. I look for a spike on the way, like a pike.
There's no spike just sitting around waiting for a head to be
Nobody
put on it.
else's heads are on spikes that I can take off.
That's in a different part of town. Not around here, but in that main T square intersection
Okay,
at the
that's where we gotta
center of
go.
town, totally.
Mm.
Now you will see there is one guard on duty as you get a little bit closer. Close enough to see there's one orc up there.
Yeah, well, it's go time, right? I start casting sleep.
How far do you have to be to cast it?
Like 60 yards, isn't it, Nick?
It is 30 yards.
About 90 feet. So about where you are right here. You get close enough to like make out the orc moving over there, but it's pretty dark.
You got good vision.
I have got good vision. That's true.
That's true. Do you have infravision?
He sees as well in dim light as regular light, right?
I have to read the... Sees as well in moonlight as a normal human does by broad daylight.
Okay, we're in less than moonlight here, so I don't know what that gives you, but go ahead. I think you can probably see him from where you are. The one question is, does the orc with infravision see this armed party approaching the gate in the middle of the night and someone casting a spell? Not entirely unreasonable. It's pretty
not.
quiet. There's not much going on. I'm gonna have him make a perception check at advantage. Yep.
Any negatives for the distance?
No, he's got infravision. He can see you better than you can see him. And he's got an elevated situation, and you're approaching directly from in front of him, and this is his one job. So
Quiet advantage?
because this is his one job, and it's very quiet at night, and you're kind of just walking down the middle of the street. Yeah.
All right.
So I think he sees this group and is like, "What the fuck's
Initiative?
going on?" And then the spell starts being cast, and I think
Initiative to scream
he's just
out or
gonna
something.
shout. Yeah, I think he's
it's
just gonna
initiative,
roll.
though.
It's an
Yeah,
initiative.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Just between the two of you,
100%.
Just-
Let's go, Nick. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Oh my god.
you just start casting sleep. The orc begins to shout. He starts to go, "Ah!" And then this spell overcomes him.
You need a hit die roll?
Yeah, I need 2d4 hit dice. But there's no way he's gonna roll low
Come
on this
on,
one.
Nick.
Oh
Still
my
enough, surely.
god.
Let me look at his orcs.
Every time.
Nice.
No way he's got 3 hit die.
Every time.
He does not.
Thank
Okay.
you.
York. Passes out.
All right, let's go.
And the dogs.
I asked the party, are we killing him?
See a
Look
Verasi
at
guard.
August.
He is, yeah.
He's an orc.
I will
Fucking-
I will cut his head off with my halberd.
Yeah,
We don't
should
cut
be-
his head off. Don't need to cut his head off.
I'm cutting his
It's
head
like-
off. It's the
oh,
easiest way to...
ages.
Cutting a head off takes time. That's
Really?
But
With
it's
a
a
fucking
halberd.
halberd? It's like an axe.
Yeah,
but it's
so
a
you're gonna
flat.
like
We
what?
just-
lay
we
out
just
his
shank
body in
him.
the right way, so he's going like long
No,
ways
no,
across
no.
the
He's
thing and prop
asleep.
up his legs and then
Listen,
toss
listen,
his head
definitely-
down.
Wait,
We're under
when
time
they-
pressure. We
No,
kill
we-
him and we move on. Let's go.
Just for the record, when they used to cut kings and like people's heads off with axes, it was very rarely in one stroke, and that was when
Yeah.
they were like lined up for it.
All right, then I'll hit him with one good hit.
Okay, he's dead. It's fine.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I just figured it'd be pretty easy to do it, but I guess I'm wrong.
It's not. It's actually
Got
quite
it,
hard.
Guys, real quick, how long does Barkskin last again?
You have to click the spell. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Fucking.
4
4
rounds
rounds
plus
plus
one
one
per
per
Yeah,
level,
I
so-
should probably not preemptively be casting this yet. Okay. Let's go.
10 minutes maybe.
Jamie has to go first because he's got the keys.
Yeah, I'll sneak forward.
So you're opening the door, and I'll go in. Me and
Yeah.
Stacy will go in because Stacy's got the lights down.
I'm crouched by the door. I'm listening out. I'm looking out. Basically, what I'm doing in order to open the door, I'm looking at the key and the lock, and I'm seeing what kind of metal is similar, right? They'll probably be made of similar material if they were made at the same time, if they were matching. That's how I'm going to figure out which one is the right key.
Yep. let's just go to it. You can get to the door, and you can go through the couple of keys that are here. One of them will get to this door. You've put the key in, you turn it, and the door opens pretty easily. And that's not you. That's the orc. This is
He's
Jamie.
dead. He's asleep. Oh, and dead. He's both asleep and dead.
You can't be both. You can only be one.
Will you move him? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so I'm going to play this as if I can't see the stairs upstairs, so I will explore this.
Yeah, doing the maps is hard. But you can walk on in, and you can see that there's just, these are doorways, and there's doors shut. Maybe we'll just take you off of this map, and we'll
I
dictate
feel like
to you.
he'd find
You
the
come
stairs
into a
pretty quickly.
hallway. There's
Right
3
there.
doors out of this hallway. You don't know where any of these doors go. One at the back, one on the right, one on the left.
I am looking specifically for stairs, and I'm being as sneaky as possible. I'm being quiet, I'm being careful, and I'm looking for stairs upstairs.
Give me
Go up.
a give me a move silently check, please.
I will give you a move silently check and a dex check, because I'm definitely going to
Yes.
fail the move silently check. Oh, wow!
No, you won't.
Oh, he's done
There we
it.
go.
All right. The very first door you open, the very first door you come to, leads to a staircase that goes up. That easy.
Amazing.
I signal the party, I do like the combat. We're going up, baby.
Go, go, go.
And we fucking go,
Okay.
go, go.
So we're running in? Because if so, I'm calling for the lights down.
No, we're going to stay
Sneaky.
as quiet as we can until shit
it.
breaks out.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Stacy's coming behind you. The dogs are coming behind you. Everyone is piling on into this thing. You get to the
I head
top
up
of
the
the
stairs.
stairs.
We're way too many
Renatus.
people, man.
What's here?
You get to the
That's
get
what
to
I
the
was trying
top
to
of the
say
stairs.
before. It's too many people. Sorry.
There's a
we got to
door.
the top of the stairs.
There's a door, and there's like a walkway that goes around the staircase that leads up to a second door. So there's like one directly in front of you, and then there's one behind the staircase that arises.
I listen at the door. What do I hear?
Make me a detect noise check.
Boom. Success.
Oh my god.
I'm a god.
Success.
I'm a god rogue.
You hear a voice in prayer, an orcish voice chanting words of something, or but it's that sort of quiet, fervent, like Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, your kingdom come, blah blah blah, your will be done. I don't know the rest of the prayer, but that's sort of like chanting and praying in orcish.
I signal the party to halt, and I move to the next door, and I listen at that one instead.
Give me another detect noise.
All right, hold on. Hiya! Ah!
God, he's
Unbelievable.
It's pretty quiet at that door.
Not even a snore?
Nope.
Okay. I make my way back to the party. I let them know. One, work, praying. That door. No, is open. Don't worry. Right, I give them the info.
Point towards this door, the one with the cleric. Or the person praying.
I put my hand on the handle, and I hold up my fingers, and I go like 3, 2, 1, and then I open the door slowly and quietly.
It's locked.
I
That makes sense.
I look
Does
for a
this
key.
make sense?
I look for the key. No.
I just tell him, I just mirror, knocking.
I
And
knock on the door.
ready an attack for when the door opens.
Oh my god.
Now this
I
is a
knock
tight
it off.
hallway. There's these door. So you go up the staircase, and then the walkway goes around to your left, wrapping back around the staircase, and the doorway is immediately to your right. So if someone's knocking at the door, maybe someone could be behind them, but the only other place would be down the stairs.
I'm crouched to the side of the door, and I'm knocking.
And then I'm up with a halberd because it's, got the pointy end.
Okay.
It's not just an
Okay.
axe. And
Right.
I'm ready for whoever opens the door is getting a giga attack.
Okay. And then who's on the staircase?
Stacy, then I think Arrakis and Growl.
No, Stacy's at the back. I think I'm behind.
Okay.
You maybe? Yeah.
I'm gonna just do us a quick little doodle. I want everyone to be on the right page here. So if we come taking a look up at this area,
Okay.
we've got
We're in the middle, or
yeah.
By
hold
far
on.
or
just making sure. Yeah.
Okay, so these are the stairs that head
Mhm.
up. There is a doorway right here, and a doorway right here, and then this is blocked off down there. That's a a no-go zone.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, hold on, I need to make sure I've got all the details right. I do not have the details right. Perfect. Let's do this again. Whew. Good thing we checked. We've got a rectangle, and we've got a staircase that takes up half the rectangle. And then there is one door here, and the staircase goes up.
Okay, so
There we go.
here's what we'll do. Renatus will stand on the X, crouched. Okay.
Yeah.
August will stand on the circle with the range 2 halberd.
That's right. Range 2.
Great.
And then who is going to stand on the stairs?
Right. You can only fit one person here, one here. You can fit 2 here, or you could fit 1 or 2 on the staircase.
I'd like to be up here behind them if I can.
Yeah, we get everyone upstairs onto the balconies because this is a defensible position.
Yeah.
Yep. Grau, are you also up here on this balcony, this walk around thing?
Fucking.
Or are you down on the stairs?
Listen, I'm like
I
the
point-
most melee combatant in the group. I guess like so is. This is
I
a
point
really
here.
suboptimal position.
You're a
the
spellcaster
square?
as well, though, right?
I don't have shit prepared, bro.
Yeah.
I point at the square and then mime leaping over the balcony to say that's where Grau should go.
I mean, we need someone to defend the staircase from people coming up. So
Okay, I want to preemptively cast Barkskin on myself then and turn into a bear.
Oh, that's already. You already did. I've
No,
started
no.
tracking your rounds.
he said he wasn't going to cast it.
He did
said
say
it's-
he
said I
wasn't going to
wasn't.
cast.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you said I am going to cast it.
I will
Got
do it now though,
Okay.
and also be bear.
How many minutes has it been since I cast Lair?
I've been tracking your things. You got 5 rounds left.
Okay, cool.
Knock, knock, knock.
Ready to
Knock,
attack?
knock, knock. And the dogs are down with Stacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. There comes a hold on. And then the heavy footsteps of a person approaching. And it's not just the heavy footsteps, it's the clanking of armor.
Oh my
Do
God,
you remember?
this fucking
Orcs, they have
loser?
dark vision because they're generally nocturnal creatures.
Yeah.
This LARPing loser is wearing his armor in his fucking bedroom. I can't believe it.
This
What's
is
the-
his office, sir. And this is his prime hours. Just after nightfall, that's when the orcs are active. These are his morning prayers that he's making. As you open the door,
I attack.
he opens the door, and you immediately go to attack. We're going
I
to roll
would
a
also
d10
like
for
to
him to
unleash-
see if he's surprised.
Neil, he's surprised. Come on. Are you
I don't know. He got
really?
some weird messages.
Inside
He's
of
an
his
orc
building,
captain.
he gets a knock. He opens and he's not surprised. Nobody's
I'm
called
rolling
alarm.
for it.
That's crazy.
I'm rolling for it. The orc captain is not surprised.
Oh my
Oh.
god, that is insane.
It should be at this.
The orc captain is not surprised.
He's also got 20 AC. Which is a fair
Yeah.
amount.
That's a lot. Ready?
I do think we're ready. Let's bring up that combat music.
Here's my attack.
Oh, wait, last question, Neil. What's the window situation like in this part of the building?
These yellow thingamajobbers are windows.
How are
And I
they
also
fastened?
have ready to attack.
They are.
Odd.
This is the Verossi HQ. There is glass. They can afford it. So there's plate glass in these windows.
They don't open.
They do not open. They have very poor ventilation.
Like, okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Do I get my ready to attack at least?
I guess you had a attack ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Any
May I
advantages for
also
this?
have a ready to attack?
Yeah, I think you both have ready to attack. Oh, one of you can get a. If you're crouching, he can get his ready to attack off. If you're not crouching, you can get your ready to attack off.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's your choice on whether or not to who's at attack because you're in the front. So you make the decisions, Jamie.
I give it to
Do you get your
the
ready?
fighter.
Okay,
Okay. Here we go.
go ahead and do it.
Miss.
It's not good enough.
Yeah. The door opens. The orc looks out at you. The halberd sticks towards him. He just kind of brings his arm up, his mailed arm up, and bats the blade to the side as everyone rolls for initiative.
Already did.
I'm thinking about what my move is. Moving past him would be a strength check, right?
To push him would be in a strength check. Yes.
To
As long as you
slide
have
past
weapons, you
him?
can do it.
Is there like a dex way to slide past him?
No, he's blocking a doorway. This is a fantastic position. You would have to be taking an opportunity attack at like +8 or something like that. It would be abysmal.
That's fine.
Can I
Because
take
there's
the-
no mega crits.
Can I take the total defense action while crouched?
Yeah.
No, because then you're not totally defending. You're just crouching. Being
Right.
crouched gives them +4 to hit you.
Maybe you want to
+2 to hit you when you're
You could
crouched.
take a parry, I guess.
Can he, if I stand up, can he attack over my head with a halberd?
No, he's got a battle axe. He's melee range only.
No, he's
he
asking
means
if I can
August.
attack.
Oh,
August.
yeah. If you're crouched, then August can
August.
attack over you. 100%.
And if I'm standing up, can he?
Nope.
Okay.
Roll
does your-
quickly. No, roll. We
I
are here. We've
I
been
try to
planning.
shove. I shove.
No more pussyfooting.
I
You're gonna
shove past him. Hold on. Where's
Okay,
my?
roll me D10 +3.
Oh dear.
1d10 + 3. What is that?
That's your initiative for your shove.
Yeah.
Boom. A 9.
9. All
Good job,
right.
Nick.
Arrakis is the first one to go. What are you casting, buddy?
Paralyzation.
Okay. That's a 4 for you. This is an 8 for you. You are casting paralyzation.
It should affect up to 10 hit die. I position it so only the orc is in the AoE. And he gets a save modified by the light conditions.
There's no Lightstone out yet, so
Oh, true, yeah.
Didn't you tell Stacy Lightstone when the door opened? Wasn't that the cue?
I didn't yell it out.
Ooh.
Okay.
I would assume that there's some light coming from his room. Is there not? Firelight.
No, he doesn't need any light in his room.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't
not good
expecting
for him right now,
I
but
wasn't
he doesn't need
expecting
it.
him to, I guess, expect the attack. So I'll probably call it out this round. But yeah.
Yeah, I just need to look up your
So do I.
Shadow Mage stuff. I think it's the powers of the shadow, not the powers of their ability to see in shadows.
That's correct. It's
my
Purple
understanding.
Worm isn't loading for me, but I think he should get like a -2 or a -3 if we're in darkness.
This is why we have hard copies, sir.
Yep.
Long Mage. Oh, this is in the like extra weird spellcaster area, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's in,
in the-
Tome of Magic or Spells
Oh.
of Magic. It's one of them.
Purple's not rolling. What do you want me to look up, Nick? It's working for me.
Shadow
Like, you need
Mage.
to find the Shadow Mage section in, I think it's in Spells of Magic.
Skills and powers. Total darkness is -4. Candlelight or starlight is -3. Weak
So -4.
moonlight is -2.
I
And
will
it's the
post a screenshot.
condition. Gain an ability to see normally in darkness. The shadow made advantage of the level. He becomes more attuned to darkness. Shadow mages are closely tied to the demiplane of shadow.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with him being able to
Yeah.
see at all.
Perfect. So this is Candlelight Starlight is probably what we're working with here. So he's got a -3 on this saving throw versus spell,
Yep.
or be paralyzed.
Unless he's got more than 10 hit die. Which if he does, then well,
Jesus.
good luck.
Oh, I am so sorry. Even with a hold on. Spiders actually have pretty bad saves. He's
That's
rolled an
right.
18 -3 is 7 is I can do math.
15.
It's 15, but his spell save is 14, sir.
All right.
So he passes.
Fine. What is he getting all this AC from? Is he in plate?
Natus for he is in
Me taking his
half
plate
plate
now.
with a shield.
I
Half
tried
plate
to
with a
shove
shield.
past this orc to get into the room.
Great. Make me a just a regular old attack against AC 10 just to like, make sure you can get enough contact on him, and then oppose strength checks.
Okay,
So you're
I will,
going in with your weapon. What you're trying to do is not throw your body at him. If you just shoulder him, you'll totally hit with that.
Correct.
If you just shoulder him, you're taking attack of opportunity. You're using your weapon to, get in there. Now, oppose
do I
strength.
get the +2 for the shadow blade? It doesn't matter. Strength. 15.
Strength. Against his 32. You shove against him, and he kind of like takes you with his shield and then just like tosses you back into the hallway. Growl.
This position really sucks for me. I can't really
Yes.
get in at all,
No.
which means that I think the most useful thing I can do right now is literally guard the position behind us in case someone else comes, and let you guys fight out the melee thing. I have nothing to cast from here. I have no way of getting in. I'm going to secure the position behind us. Stay here, ready an attack for whatever comes up these stairs, for example.
August, you're at the top of the staircase. Ren is fighting this guy in front of you. You cannot attack past him because he is,
Wait.
here trying to shove his way past.
He got shoved back.
Wait, I thought you said he
Yeah,
could
but-
attack over me.
Only
if
if
you-
you
if
are
he-
crouching
No,
or crouching to the ground. That was a discussion.
that wasn't what I got from that, because if that's what you said, my move would have been to move down the stairs.
I thought your
Get out of
move
the way.
was to try and shove past him so that he could, whatever it was.
Because he put pressure on me.
Yeah. Well, if you're standing up, which you are because you're trying to shove past, then he can't attack past you.
We can swap positions though.
Yeah, you can swap positions. Should
We can
be able
swap.
to. You might take
You're just
an
gonna
attack
switch.
opportunity.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
gonna swap with him.
You'll
And
take an
then,
attack of opportunity from him as he whooshes at you with a 19 to hit you for 6
It's a
points
hit.
of damage.
Ow.
What does that bring me to? 26.
I wasn't expecting 20.
25.
6.
Wait, who takes it?
25.
I
do.
August.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna glaive him.
Wave him.
26.
Oh,
Fuck
it's
yes.
a critical hit.
Huge.
Glaive
Awesome.
hits him just where you need. It goes right
Crit table,
underneath the
please.
chin, right where that naked throat is.
Fuck yeah. What a great
Playing
roll.
with the crit table here.
Let's
What
do
kind
it.
of damage are you doing here?
Double-
D10.
2d10 plus modifiers.
Do you want me
it.
to do that now?
Oh yeah, damage first, sir.
All right, 1 second. 15.
Nice hit.
Now you're wielding a size large weapon, right? Yeah.
Reach
Halbert's
to...
a size large.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Roll me a d10 for where you hit him, and a 2d6 for the severity.
I'm going to take a leg here.
shit.
Or an arm.
9.
Oh! 2, right leg, 9, armor damaged, leg struck, minor bleeding, half movement. If he has no leg armor, then the leg is severed at the knee. He does have leg
Damn.
armor, thankfully. So his armor is damaged. We're gonna drop his AC.
That's huge, actually.
Yeah.
Insane.
Crit table's pretty sweet.
Gonna drop it by 1 here. What do we say? Minor bleeding is every 10 minutes he takes D2 damage.
Cool.
And his leg, half movement until he gets 3 weeks of bed rest or something.
I get another attack at the end of the round.
Yes. I'm going to give him a slowed token to denote his half movement rate. If I can find my snail. There we go. Next up is Vork,
He's
the
not happy.
captain of the Jaden Guard. And he is just going to bring his axe to bear as he shouts, into the air.
Totally fine. Yep.
Intruders! Men to arms! And he slashes at you, August. Whoosh,
The hit.
at the 23 for 11 points of damage.
Yep.
Ouch.
You don't have magic
Stacy
missile.
will take a
Nope.
turn.
Nope.
And as the guards begin to wake up in the other parts of this place, or I shouldn't say wake up because they've been waking up as they get their shit together.
We've got a battle, boys.
Let's fucking go. I mean, Mutant wanted combat.
We got combat, yeah.
We're getting it.
Stacy,
Oh, that's a lot of orcs.
we're gonna just quickly flip to the next level down, just so we can see Stacy and Grau's positions. I'm actually just move these tokens off the page for now. So Stacy is going to take up a position here at this door. And I guess Grau, you're guarding the lower area, and the dogs are down in here too.
Yep.
So Stacy's at this door, Grau's at the other door. The dogs are in the between. We'll deal with that stuff as it comes along.
The dogs would probably be in front of Stacy, right?
if you want.
Yeah, I think so.
Totally.
Okay. Dogs are expendable.
Dogs are small,
Humans are
right? Can
not.
they occupy the same tile?
They are actually medium-sized dogs. You wanted good fighting dogs,
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
right?
Want to remind
should need
everyone that I am,
a-
I think, probably underleveled for stuff like this. I'm currently in a transitionary period from a melee fighter to a spellcaster and can't do either very well.
So Stacy readies her stuff, and it becomes initiative time.
Second attack.
Second attack, yes.
Miss.
Lucky.
It's actually normal luck, Nick. 10.
Yeah.
I need good to hit. I'm rolling to attack again.
I feel so
14.
useless in this kind of a fight.
I know.
That's rogues for you, man. You need to.
You were
get
useful
behind
earlier.
him. Wow. Maybe you could
All
go
right.
through the other door and try and find another way in, but probably not.
Stacy and the dogs are holding. Arrakis, it's your turn.
All right, I'm casting paralyzation again.
Come on, Nick.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. 19 on his die roll this
What
time.
is that? Unbelievable.
Bro.
It's 2 decent rolls.
Crazy. An 18 and a
Unfortunately,
19.
his attacks aren't. No, none of his attacks crit, did they? Did I miss a crit? No, that was a 14. Okay, it was a 14 and 15. It's fine. Paralyzations fail. Renatus fur. You're
I
at the back of the room.
yeet my regular side dagger at him. Yeah.
Ooh. Are you sure you want to do that? Because this buddy is in your way.
I'm pretty sure I
think
could throw it over his shoulder.
I think you should throw it over me, and
all
even
right,
if it
great.
does, yeah.
But you roll a 4 to hit, so let's make a second attack roll because you definitely accidentally throw it at August, or August moves is what it is, into the back of your dagger. And I think you critical August in the back with a dagger.
Oh my
Roll me
fucking
double
God.
damage.
What?
That's absurd.
It is.
Roll
But it's
another.
also hilarious.
What
6
the
damage.
fuck?
6
didn't think
damage
there
to
was, like,
August.
I didn't think I
It
was
was
going
a
to roll
low
a
chance.
dice. God damn.
It was so low.
Jeez.
But also crit tables. So roll me 1d something. 1d.
I feel like intent matters. 1d10.
It's an accident. It is a bad accident. Roll me 1d6 for severity and a d10 for location.
Oh my
3.
god.
It's his leg. It's
I'm
d6
sorry,
for
dude.
severity.
This
Okay.
is absurdity.
Okay, no unusual effects. We're fine. We're fine. The first of the orcs, you can hear the clamoring as they do something, but he doesn't make an appearance. Growl.
I can't get in. There's no, unless me and I think August needs to like go to safety. I need to take his position or something. Like we're kind of fucked. Stacy and the dogs are
Yep.
kind of holding downstairs. I'm super fucking useless right now.
Yep.
Can we make this shuffle happen, August?
You can shuffle. Yeah.
You can switch places.
You'll
with
take
him.
the attack of opportunity, but
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's better than you being in the position for his attack.
it's fine. I can change my action to pull out a potion.
Okay.
Um.
So the idea would be to jump here and then kind of run up here and take his position.
Yep.
Okay, so the two of you will switch. You will take his position. Your AC is 16. You've got your bark skin.
Yes.
I think it is increasing the base AC. Okay, no, it should be 15. Yeah. You have 15 AC. The orc will make an attack against you with an 11 to hit. Whoosh.
Easy.
Whistling through your fur, but not actually hurting you. And this should only be at
I get to
7
attack?
remaining. Yep.
Yeah, you
And
should.
this should be at 3.
It's a
Miss.
wild miss.
Clatter against his armor.
Jesus fucking Christ,
good.
Growl, get it together. I'll bite at him. Nope. No fucking chance.
Man's covered in steel. How are you gonna do it? The next guy gets equipped. August,
Pull out a
it's your
potion?
turn.
Of pain suppression,
Ooh.
and I drink it.
What
I
does
don't know
that
what it
do?
does. About to find out.
All right.
I reckon that lets you
Potion
fight
of
someone
pain
instead.
suppression. The user
Think so.
cannot feel pain. They no longer know how much damage they take, and instead is tracked by the DM, but no longer suffer distracting effects of pain. For example, there'd be no combat penalties for being under the effect of a heat metal spell. An attack wouldn't break spell concentration. Falling might Furthermore, the user does not automatically fall unconscious at 0. Instead, they make con checks with a penalty for their currently HP. So you can fight until you get to -10 when you die. You can fight into the negatives.
Blaze
Alright.
of glory, let's go.
I yell out to Growl that next turn, because he's a fucking strong ass bear, he needs to shove that guy into the room so that someone else can get up there.
Well, it's the bear's turn, or not the bear, the orc's turn, and Vork will say, "You damned druids, been looking for you for a while. I finally got you." Whap! With a 21 to hit you for 7 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Now you're gonna taste my stale. Multiple orcs, get ready.
Initiative.
It's now initiative.
All right, this time he's going down, boys.
I'm
Ren,
I'm
we need
taking
you
7 damage,
downstairs.
right?
You took
Wait, how much damage am I
some
taking?
dam- 7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is it possible for me to just intentionally act at the end with an attack? I just want to go last.
You can delay until the very end, yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put you at 20 initiative.
Perfect.
All right, Arrakis, once again, starting off the combat round. You also
Okay.
only have 2 rounds left on Blur now, sir.
I am out of paralyzation, sadly, but I am now going to revert to Ray of Enfeeblement, which, if it works, should be amazingly effective against this guy in his plate mail. So, yeah, I summon a green ball of energy, and from it blasts forth a ray that strikes the orc.
Okay, and he still has penalty of 3 on his saves, right?
That's right.
Nope.
Okay. It's an 8.
Yes.
So this is a fail. What does Ray of Enfeeblement do?
It reduces him to an effective strength of 5.
He might not be able to
all
move.
strength bonuses and suffering. Ooh.
In plate mail.
He shouldn't be able to even move, I think. He should be easily pushed over by Growl when he charges him.
I don't think he can even probably stand in his plate mail.
This spell is incredibly good.
Against
Yes.
armored men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
The orc in full encumbrance crumples to the ground,
Nice.
weakened, unable to act. He just falls down. Now he's still in his armor. He probably can't use his shield. So I'm going to drop the 3 AC from his shield down to just 16 AC.
Minus something for he can't like do anything
and then
either.
No, you get +4 to hit him when he's prone, but the armor is really the most useful thing here, right? Stacy is holding with the other creatures.
No dex? I doubt he has dex.
All right. I will do as discussed. I'll try to push this guy in so we can get a surround on him. Strength check.
Yep, you hit him.
And I can
And
push him
roll
out of
me
the way.
That was
Yeah.
the strength check. So I think Growl wins the strength check.
Yeah, he's collapsed to the ground. You knock him completely over, and you can now get into the room as much as you want.
I will call out for Ren to go kill him. I'm gonna keep holding downstairs with Stacy.
Yeah.
So I will
Okay.
on my turn,
Well, it's not your turn yet, so
I just want to be able to
That's
see the
charm.
downstairs, I guess.
A
Yeah.
lot of fucking
Well,
orcs.
the first orc is going to come on over, running in, and you think this entryway is right here. So he throws open the door, and he just runs right in to attack Stacy with an axe. Whoosh! A 19 to hit her for 3 damage.
Wait, she got no armor.
actually,
on.
Oh, she's
It's
armor.
15
She
AC,
has
yeah. She's
Chain.
She's come on.
Sorry, I'll do it now. I got it. Oh, we got it.
The next orc is just gonna come on up. The one after that is gonna come on up. And Vork on the ground, axe in hand, but like weighed down by all of this weight, all of this metal. And he's just desperately trying to attack the bear. So we're gonna make an attack roll for him at, because he can maybe like lift his arm. It's just a battle axe. No, he's got all the plate armor on
Got
that
the
arm.
plate on. Yeah, there's
His arms
fucked.
are covered in armor.
Fuck.
And he's got a -2 to hit and -1 to damage as well.
What's the?
I don't know if that's
What's-
from the 5 strength, actually.
Arrakis is
I think he
carrying
can
this
throw
fight
a
right now.
punch.
Where is Ray? What's the duration of Ray of Enfeeblement?
One round per level. So 5 minutes.
Okay, and you're level 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
you lads got 5 rounds to kill him.
Yeah.
We got
All right,
this.
so he can't do anything this round at all. August, there's an orc.
I attack.
Do it.
23
Oh, it's a good hit.
for 14 damage.
You pin him against the wall. His body goes up. You pull out the halberd. His body falls down, and he's dead.
Perfect.
Am I able to move up one to give her cover? Like to get in there?
Yeah, you want to take that spot? Not a problem.
That's what her knight would do.
My queen.
My queen!
All right.
It's an
The
oldie,
next
but it
orc
checks
is going
out.
to come, and this map is getting awkward. I'm just going to move the dogs over here and
Totally.
pretend that.
The
I just
door
want
is
everyone to
straight.
remember the door is actually right here.
Yep.
But for
For
visual, where they were
visual, it's
coming
over
out here.
there.
So
Yeah.
that dog is
Um,
holding the door against these orcs.
Yeah, these dogs are barking. They're currently looking back in this direction until that door opens.
Attack!
And then the dogs turn and will throw themselves.
These dogs
with
are
a
gonna fucking
16
die,
to
bro.
hit,
Nice.
5 damage. And the other dog, the two dogs will throw themselves together in that mess. 10 is no good, and now they're actually squeezed together,
Oh, I
which
feel
makes
like
them
these dogs
easier
do
to
more
hit. But
damage than
dogs
me.
are dumb.
But also, dogs are scary. You ever been attacked by two
Yes.
dogs, man? That shit's horrifying.
Have
The
you
orc with
been
the
attacked by two
pauldrons.
dogs?
The
Well, no,
helmet
but I
and the
sick my
shield.
dogs on people for fun.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
He swings his axe at one of your beloved dogs. Whap! It's a wild miss.
Yes!
The other orcs are all stacking and piling.
Hey, Neil, can I ask a question at the end of the round here? Obviously, I can't move at the start of next round before casting a spell. Can I move now at the end of the round? I mean, I've not used my movement. Like, can I reposition a little bit or not?
I don't see why
Yeah,
not.
I think that's how we've been playing it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I'd like... If I go to the top of the stairs here, can I see any of the orcs lining up?
No.
What about if I come to this one?
Let's see.
Little Jack Sparrow like peeking in.
It's super awkward. You'd have to like step over here in front of Stacy, between Stacy and the. Because there's going to be
A door.
this is where the orcs are coming up from up here. So there's a pair of dogs here. You could step between Stacy and the dogs and the orc, or you could stay on the staircase, but you can't see anything here from the staircase.
In that case, if so, I get to the bottom of the stairs and I can't see anything without putting myself in danger. The map's not loading for me, but I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
You're not really in danger at this moment.
You're not in
Because-
danger, but you can't attack.
Yeah.
You can't see well enough to cast.
But if he was
Yeah.
in the other square next to Stacy, he could.
Yeah,
You could, but then you'd be between Stacy and the orcs.
But
Yeah,
there's
that's
two
fine.
dogs in front of him anyways.
Perfect. All right. Excellent.
Oh,
You're-
okay.
you're
I don't know if
positioned
this is
over
what
here.
Nick is doing. This is what I'm vouching for.
Yeah. Well, I just want to be able to see the orcs without being in with the orcs
Done.
in front of me. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
And Renatus first, your round action. And this Vork guy is laying down, weighed down by his armor, with a badly injured leg and the plate mail just dangling off of it as a bear stands over him.
Yeah,
Well, his name
I
is
move forward.
Vork.
Get his
and
ass!
I Nightblood him for my first attack.
You get +4 because he's prone. So make your Nightblood roll and add 4 to it manually
Okay, so
in your brain.
boom, he gets. Oh
It's
my
a natural 1.
God, dude.
Guys, we've got to do better than that, or this guy's
I'm
going to
like-
back up and still
roll-
kill you.
My
Give me a
offhand-
saving throw versus death because this is the second natural 1 you've rolled in a row in combat. Just roll. Oh God. What happens is you go to stab him, and it's going to be a great roll, but his legs shift ever so slightly, and you end up stabbing your sword into the wood floor, and it gets stuck. It'll take a strength check to pull it out.
God, Jesus Christ! I naturally.
Are you? Did you? Were your last 3 rolls a 20, a 1, and a 20?
Yep.
And a 1 before that.
It was a 121.
Oh my God.
120, 120 is what you've rolled.
Okay,
That was
so
the strength
on
check,
this
though.
20, he gets something out of that, right?
Wait, but that should have been his offhand attack.
Doesn't matter.
It
That's
should've
a die
done.
roll.
all his attack, his Nightblade attack roll here.
Okay, now my offhand attack.
Yes.
You threw your dagger and it's probably in me. So do you have another one?
Yes.
I should have 2 daggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fine.
A 6. It's a 10 to hit.
It's a
Yeah,
10.
with an,
All right.
Nope, not good enough to get through the armor.
It's all right.
Oh
We'll
my
get
God,
it.
I'm worried.
Listen,
All
we got
right.
many rounds.
Next round.
I'm going to reduce all of our counters by 1. Arrakis, this is your last round of Blur.
Initiative.
Yes, initiative.
So which group of orcs can I see?
This
You
one.
can see both groups actually.
Oh.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, you can see either one.
God,
I need you guys. I need you guys to kill him.
I'm going to put your orcs to sleep, August, so you can go and kill him.
All three?
Yeah, if I'm lucky.
Well, I have to attack this round because I can't just.
Yeah. But next round, we've got that. Let's still.
Well, I do have 2 attacks this round. If they go to sleep, I can probably walk up and
bash him. Yeah.
pop him.
Did you roll initiative, August? You
Yeah,
did.
I'm ready to go.
You are first.
Boom! 19.
Oh, it's a grand old
13
hit.
damage.
13 damage.
I'm just
crazy.
lopping them
Huge.
off, man.
Another
Unbelievable.
orc down.
Dude, I'm so weak compared to you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Soon I'll get good spells,
do
guys.
you-
Copium.
Surely, man.
August, are you going to take that orc spot? Or are you going to keep your position?
Well, Arrakis tells me I'm going to put him to sleep. Go up soon. So I will probably keep my position, yeah.
Okay. Because remember, we are doing some simplified layouts.
I have reached
The
you anyways,
orcs are-
so.
Yeah, they're like this.
Perfect.
So they're kind of around that corner-ish.
Got it. But Arrakis can
That
still
makes
see
sense.
them because that's what it sounded like, right?
Arrakis could see this guy, but now that he's dead, like he'll have to wait until someone else is there. Is this is a
Okay.
corner?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, so you're staying here.
I gotta. Yeah.
Okay.
You might need to put the other ones to sleep then, Nick.
Yep.
August. No, it is Arrakis' turn now.
Yeah, I cast sleep on the 2 orcs that fighting the dogs.
Great. Roll me 2d4.
6.
They both fall asleep.
The dogs are gonna fuck them up now.
Yeah.
Yes. Renatus fur.
I'm
Come
stabbing.
on, baby.
Come on.
An 11 plus 4.
Oh,
It's a
with
miss.
another
15.
4 is a 15.
High
Wait,
ground.
why are you at
High
minus
ground.
2?
No, he gets
That's your
4
main
for the
hand.
guy being prone. You don't stack prone and high ground.
Is that-
It's plus 2 I'm getting, not minus 2, right?
yeah, sorry, I messed up.
Yeah, no, I think he's in such heavy armor that even though you're getting these good shots, it's just sliding off of him to either side. I'm so sorry. The plate
Oh,
mail is
please.
too good
11.
to no avail.
It's amazing what a fighter and
it
a
would
wizard
be-
can do, isn't it?
So much easier if I could just peel this armor off him.
Right? If you wanted to take a turn and start cutting straps and unbuckling his armor, you could, because he can't even lift his weapon to defend you. Normally, that would be a pure death sentence, but here,
Yeah.
you might actually be able to just like walk up and like take his gear off.
I'm shocking the
Grab,
crab
it's your
next
turn.
turn.
Good.
Gotcha.
That's a good idea.
What happens if you take too much armor
That's
off
a good
and then you
idea
can stand
because
up
we
again?
need to take that armor anyways.
It's true.
Growl, it's your turn.
Well, I'm fucking a bear, so I'm not gonna take his armor off. Instead, I'm gonna
Let's go.
fucking
Eat him.
claw
Eat him.
claw at this fucking bitch.
Channel
Do it.
Archie. Let's
17.
go.
Plus 4 on top of
So
that is a
21.
21. It's a hit.
Whoo for 3
Read
damage.
Get him,
Next
boys.
attack.
That's another hit.
20.
For
Hit.
3 damage.
Excellent.
And I
Your
bite
next
his
attack,
fucking neck with a wild miss.
13, not good enough. All right.
But he's
Stacey
sustaining.
and the
I'm
dogs.
working on it, guys. I'm getting through. Come on.
We've almost
First
got
dog
him.
attacks at plus 4 because the guy's prone. It is 8. I guess he just gets the orc's shoe and starts ringing it back and forth. Second dog takes a bite, rolls a natural 1, rolls a
Bites the
saving
other
throw
dog.
versus death.
My
The
bad.
dog does the worst thing possible and just jumps to the next orc behind.
That's fine.
And grabs at him, but just grabs him by the boot and shakes him back and forth, waking up both of these orcs, unfortunately.
Oh,
That was gonna happen.
Wait,
Worst
they
possible
didn't take
rolls.
damage. That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe the first one. Well, the first
I can
one
see
rolled
the
a 4.
second one
First
being
one
woke
missed.
up.
Yeah, the second one because of the one.
Okay.
Fine.
The second
first
one because of the
missed,
one,
obviously.
fine.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
all right. That's
Nacho
fair, that's
rolls
fair.
worst attack ever. Asked to leave.
Vork still cannot do anything, and this one orc is going to wake up. He's still prone. His boot is being grabbed by Nacho, and so he'll just sit up and try and lop the dog's head off. His attack is at -2, and he will wildly miss.
No chance.
And he will get nowhere.
Did Stacey
other
not
orc-
decide to go in there or anything?
Just fucking, there's dogs in the way, and Arrakis is casting spells. If
Sure,
she moves
yeah.
past him, she's gonna interrupt spells.
You don't want to
and
do that.
You don't want to. Magic, man. This orc is gonna just take the place of the next dead one and try and hack you to bits. August.
Miss.
Eat is no good.
They
Don't
just
laugh
keep
at my
coming.
orcs. Hey. They
Oh,
are
I'll laugh.
trying.
I'm gonna laugh.
Initiative.
I get a
Son.
second attack.
Second time. All right.
19.
What do you want for shucking a
that'll hit.
crab?
11.
For initiative?
Yeah.
It's a whole
plus
round
8.
action, right?
Yeah, it's a whole round action. It just takes the whole round.
11 damage
Perfect.
to this orc.
Cheesy, crazy. That is another orc
Another
down
one.
Wait,
immediately.
why is that?
Because I
He gets
get
two
a second
attacks.
attack.
Oh, your second attack, sick.
I'm technically before you. I just rolled in late, but
I'm going to tell Stacy that there's
No,
one.
you already made your attack earlier. That's your third attack this round.
I didn't make a second attack earlier.
Yeah. If we scroll up, you made the very first. You went at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, but now we're at the end of the round.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread these things as two separate attacks that
Oh,
you did
no,
here.
no.
No, you're good. Never mind.
Alright.
Sorry.
I'm just going to do my initiative again. You know, I August has full faith that they're up there. The guy's already marked. You know, they're looting.
I
Yeah. Now there's
Right.
3 bodies stacked here, so this is actually becoming a difficult hallway to navigate. And you are, August, standing on top of this other orc corpse. It's getting a bit messy down here. Did everyone roll initiative?
Not yet. I'm thinking about what I want to do, but I'm gonna.
It's
roll
getting
this.
messy down here.
this is such a messy fight. I love it. This is some real fucking combat. Some gritty fuck. Everyone's fucking missing.
Yeah,
3
you know
people
what?
are chipping away at this one dude in armor. The dogs are fucking doing whatever. This is great. It's an
I tell
all-out
Stacy to
brawl.
hold it. I'm actually going to just go upstairs and help them out
All right.
on my initiative.
Stacy's rolling in. Everyone's rolled in.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Give me your 20, I
Yep.
guess.
Yep. Growl, you're first.
Let's fucking go. Neil, you know what I'm
Get
gonna do?
his ass.
You gonna attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking claw at this fucking piece of shit. Boom! For a net 20, baby!
You critical.
Rolling another D3 for extra damage.
Yes.
Come on.
It's huge. Oh!
Okay, all
4
right.
damage. Roll me a D10 for location.
Eat him.
It's gonna be his fucking dick.
9's good. I think that's head.
I think that is his dick.
This is slashing versus a humanoid, and 9 is his right arm, and you're a bear, so medium-sized weapon. 2d4 for severity. You want high.
Come on,
Nothing.
man.
No effects. Second bear claw.
Yeah, here it fucking
Get him.
is. Watch this.
That's a
hit.
hit right there.
It's a
baby.
hit
With +4, it's a hit.
for another minimum roll of damage.
Oh, he's
Invite
doing
him.
it.
I'm chipping
You're
away,
getting him.
guys, and I rolled
Oh,
a
man.
3.
No good.
Fuck me.
It's a man in
Gracias.
plate mail. What are you supposed to do?
I cast Chill Touch.
You. Ooh. Spooky.
You have
It
a
is.
spooky hand. Is that it?
That's it. No, I don't even
All
have a
right.
spooky. I don't even have a spooky hand yet. My own hand is spooky.
We should have swapped places. You have way better
Wait.
DPS than me, and I have better survivability.
Yeah, but I needed
now.
to be down here, I think.
10 will hit this guy because they have +4.
Get his ass.
So this one will be hit for 6 and kill this orc. The dog
Yes.
gets up to the sleeping orc, dropping his boot, gets up in his throat and rips his throat to pieces. The orc is dead. The other dog, Nacho, still fucking everything up against the awake orc, only rolls an 8 as the orc slowly gets to his feet.
Is what it is.
Somehow the initiative order got messed up. Here we go. August, you're up next.
I go upstairs. And I can attack now, but I don't know if I
Ren
can
is
because
now
Ren's...
on top of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bear hopped on this guy and did a bunch of damage, and then now Ren is on top of him and is like grabbing his helmet and is cutting the strap on the helmet and tossing it to the side and is like prying off the armor.
Would you like my attack at the
making
end of the
him-
round or wait till
End of the
next
round,
round to get
please.
another? Perfect.
Actually, yeah, you're right. End of next round would be.
I will hold up here
You can-
and wait for the
You
next
can
turn.
ready attack for the initiative of the next round.
Sure, that works.
So
yeah.
you'll go first, but you have to wait.
Oh, I like how that
This
works,
orc
actually.
will climb over the bodies.
Come on, Stacy, get in there.
And go for Stacy.
This is that chance.
With a natural one.
Too many bodies.
With a saving throw versus death is a 12 for an orc is a failure, but barely by any. He throws himself off balance, has a penalty of 1 to his AC for the rest of the round.
Get his ass, Stacy. Wait,
Fucking
Stacy gets a
get
ready to
his
attack,
ass.
right?
Yes, she does have a ready to attack. She will make it.
Nice.
Stacy will critical the orc with 8 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Killing the orc. There are no more orcs
Cut him
downstairs. They're all
right
dead.
through his throat.
No, there's one more, right? The dogs.
The
Yeah,
dogs,
there's this one over here. Yeah. This one's dead. Just this one who manages to get to his feet this round and tries to chop
Wait, these
Nacho's
guys are
head
getting
off.
washed by us.
Oh my
Natural
god.
one.
Another natural one. He passes his save. Renatus, you finally rip this guy's armor off. You can roll for initiative at the beginning of the round as you step away. And at the beginning of the round, August can make his attack.
Perfect.
Why I oughta. And then I will make my attack at the beginning of the round. I'll go first in initiative. Here it is.
Yeah.
26.
Critical hit. I mean, it's
Whoa.
modified 30 after you account for his being prone.
21 damage.
Oh, boom.
That is almost maximum damage. And you
Jesus.
will take his head off with that attack.
Perfect. This is what we needed to do as well.
I start getting his armor.
It's
Yeah.
going to be too big for you, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's no way it's going to fit. Cheeto, again, fucks everything up. I'm sorry, Nacho fucks everything up. Cheeto almost hits, but not quite. The battle rages downstairs. I think Stacy is going to go help the dogs out down there after her one good attack roll. Missing again, but now she's, dealing with the orc and these dogs. Upstairs, the orc, you can start prying his armor off if you want. There's no way it's going to fit you. You're not going to be able to escape with it. You can't just
Yeah,
carry
I don't get
like
it.
a junk plate. All right.
I
you've got
checked
his
the
head.
window, Neil.
The sounds of combat have definitely alerted people. As you look left and right out the window, you can see there are lights on in buildings. People who have come out of buildings with torches or with lanterns and are watching from a respectable distance, not wanting to get too close. But certainly the town has been alerted to the sounds of combat. Orcs screaming and shouting,
I say,
dogs barking.
okay, really fast. We search this place for money, and we darkness stone, and we run straight through out of town.
You can't darkness stone and run.
Yeah.
It's
No, we can,
impossible.
we can
Well,
just
you-
leave town, though. But I'm going to
Say
go
that,
leave
though.
town.
It's a fucking straight shot south out of town.
Straight shots out.
Aren't we supposed to
Just
get
go
this?
down.
Great.
Wait, I can't
Kumbaya,
speak.
hold
Yeah,
on,
we need
we're
to
out
get
of
we
there.
need to get our stuff inside.
What about the
You'll see
head?
the
look-
boy's head on a spike.
I
here.
look for
What the
the
hell?
note in this office, and I look for our banner.
It's too fucking dark. You have no light.
I call
You can't
Stacy to
see
bring
shit.
up the lightstone. Stacy!
She's
Um,
fighting.
She's still fighting. The orc finally does damage to one of your dogs.
Oh,
I'm
no.
so
He
sorry.
might die.
I have a
your
light stone, though.
Dog will take that plus an additional 1d8 because it's a natural 20. 6 points of damage to the dog.
How much does he
He's
have?
fine.
Yes! He's alive!
Location 9.
No.
Severity. Dogs are medium sized. Severity 6. Slashing.
Tail cut off.
9's its arm.
Slashing versus animal. 9 is torso.
Oh,
Severity 6. Torso stuck. Stunned D6 rounds.
he's alive.
So the dog is just lying there stunned.
Okay, he's
Another
good.
dog will bite and hit. Almost
Get him.
killing.
Get him.
Get him,
Yep.
boys.
That battle continues.
Okay.
I come up with the
There's
light
no
stone.
light stone for you.
I
He
bring
comes
up
up
the
with the
light stone.
lightstone. I
How do you get it off of Stacy when she's
I've got
in
we
the
have
mine.
middle
we
of
have
I've got
combat?
mine.
we have
Oh,
many
you've got your own?
lightstones.
Perfect. Yeah. You guys can begin to search this room. Do you stay as a bear?
No.
It's important.
I'll go. I'll
No,
go.
what do you
gnome.
become? Okay.
I ask Ren to search Vork or whatever, and I start searching, like tearing apart the room
Wait,
for
I
our shit.
heal.
Yep. I search Vork.
Yes. You begin to search Vork. You begin to tear apart the room. You've got a light stone. You know what they
I
say, once you
grab-
go gnome, you never go home.
That
I
is
grab
what
like
they
notes
say.
and shit. Like I'm just throwing stuff into my bag of holding. That's not heavy, you know.
Remember, we need to get
Mm-hmm.
his head, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you take care of that, Grow?
No.
9 damage to this.
You can't take his
Actually,
head.
How?
I'll take it.
No.
Oh, Arrakis will take it.
Well,
Well,
we
its
need
head's
to,
chopped
have we
off.
removed it already?
I got a natural
Wait,
20.
is he killing my
yeah,
dogs?
cuts off.
What the hell?
Koibu said I cut it
Yes.
off. Yeah.
Combat is continuing down there as you guys search the room. One of
Oh,
your
rest
dogs has
in
been
peace,
killed.
Those dogs cost like 100 gold each.
Come on, Stacy.
Stacy's trying.
I
She
forgot.
gets a second attack this round.
I can
She's
take the head.
Yep.
Miss. All right.
What's going
Right.
on down there? Jesus Christ! I can't believe we've let one of the dogs die.
Yep. The battle is continuing. You are searching. I get perception checks from all the people who are searching.
Oh, that's the dump stat.
That is the true dump stat. A 2!
Nick?
I got it. I got 25.
Oh, good.
I'm spending a whole
Okay.
round just checking for gold.
Yeah, the orc captain doesn't seem to have much on him. The only thing that you can find is tucked into his plate armor is an amulet of Vorasi, that white V with the brown stick coming off of it, made out of ivory, like ivory tusks that have been carved down into the holy amulet symbol. And there's also a very small, like 4 pieces of paper that have been folded up on themselves over and over a few times that is tucked in a different section of his armor.
I scoop up both those things.
All right. You
4
get the
pieces of
amulet
paper, did you say?
Rossi. 4 folded pieces of paper from Vork the Orc.
So I'm searching the room looking for the banner and/or treasure.
Yes, you will find the banner. It is folded neatly and placed inside this cupboard over here. And between you and August, you can flip open these boxes to see what's around. You do find a chest containing a lot of silver. It's a lot. You don't have time to count it out.
Not the time.
You could scoop silver into your bag of holding if you wanted and just hope that you don't put in enough
No,
to break
I'm
the
not
bag.
an idiot.
Okay.
I will start scooping. I'm sure, like on his desk, that there's letters and stuff. I'm just gonna start scooping those into the bag of holding. The piece of paper.
You just start taking all of the intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. You pocket it. What are you doing, Gnome?
I'm taking his fucking head, baby. Taking it under my
Once
arm.
you have his
Oh.
head.
Okay,
Okay.
I give the head to Grow.
Sure.
Now remember, you're tiny, so the head under your arm, it's like half the size of your, maybe a little less.
Like
than
I'm
half the
carrying
size
a
of your body.
watermelon.
Got it. Yes, that's exactly it. The battle downstairs continues to rage. A dog will. No, actually, the dog is stunned for. It was
D6.
D6 rounds.
Is there any spears anywhere?
Second round
Neil?
is stunned. Yeah, he's got javelins up here.
Well, I take one because we don't need to impale the head.
It's gonna miss. That's a miss against Stacy, and Stacy will swing and miss against him.
Oh my god, does she only roll 9s?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's our turn. So I tell Grow, I tell the party, come on guys, we gotta get out of here. Grow, can you heal me? And I can take the head?
It's done. Fucking.
I grab the head, I hold it, wait for my...
What's the roll for cure light wounds, guys?
1d8.
Plus 1?
Nope.
No, that's moderate.
Oh,
Or-
I'm sorry. Renatus, you also found a potion on his waist.
What color
he
is the
carries a
potion?
potion on him. Blue?
I hand it to Arrakis for identification later.
Yes, I take a blue potion, thank you.
I use my movement to start heading out and call for Stacy.
She rolls another natural 1.
We need
Passes
to
her
not be
save.
seen when we leave, right?
She didn't have another
York
attack that round.
misses. No, this is the next round
Oh,
that
this
we're
is the
going
next
into
one.
combat, yeah. The dog gets up. The dog rolls a morale check. The dog is terrified. He's wounded. There's too much blood everywhere. The dog is losing his courage, and he goes to find Papa Ren.
I pet him. Which dog is it? This is
the
important.
lesser of your 2 dogs.
Fuck!
Cheeto.
I say, wait, which one was sucked? I don't remember. Cheeto
Cheeto
was the
sucked,
good
Nacho
dog.
was good.
No, Nacho was good?
Oh, okay.
Nacho!
This
My
is
poor
Nacho.
Nacho!
This is Nacho. This
Oh,
is
Nacho's
Nacho.
alive?
It's Cheeto.
Good.
Oh, thank God.
Took you a moment, yeah.
I called for Stacy that we need to get out of here. What does she call back?
I'm fighting!
I go her direction to help
She
her.
say I'm
this next
farting?
round.
That's definitely what I heard.
Fighting,
Oh.
It
sir.
sounded like farting.
It
Come on, guys.
Super.
We gotta get
sounded
outta
like
here.
farting.
Let's go.
All right,
Okay,
let's get out
so
of here.
I'm just gonna move everyone for a moment so we can see where Stacy is. She's here in this hallway. This orc is right here. You guys are coming down these stairs. You can get here, but there's no way you can get in there to fight with them as everyone else begins to go for the door. And there's
Can I
a dead
pick
dog
up
over here.
The chest of gold. Here's what I want to do. I want to pick
Chest
up the
of
chest.
silver? It weighs like 100 pounds.
Can I pick it up and take it to here and tip it out into the courtyard.
Absolutely. You
Yeah,
can carry
let's
it
go.
that far and then dump it and just
I
dump the
tip
silver
out
into the
all the
streets.
silver onto the thing, and I imagine people are watching, and chaos reigns.
Well, people are watching, but it sounds like there's a deadly battle, so no one's gonna run forward and get the silver now, but it will fuck with people later. I can guarantee you that.
I want to roll into initiative, I guess, because I want to swap spaces with Stacy.
Okay.
Unless you want to give that to me just like a free
No, let's
thing.
do it. Let's just do a quick round of initiative between the three of you. And we're gonna scrap everyone else and just make this a quick battle right here.
Come on,
She kills
Stacey,
him.
you
She
can
kills
kill
him.
this
She doesn't.
guy.
We.
Stacy goes first. 1d20 plus 2, I believe. 3, because she's level 2. 15 will finally
finally.
hit the orc. 1d8 plus 2 for damage. 9 points. She kills it before you have a chance to swap with her.
Good. I tell her to go grab a horse, and to meet us outside at our camp, where we were encamped.
Okay.
Wait, you're
Bring a
sending
horse
her off on her own?
The horses are like right over there, right? Like we could
Okay,
saw
she'll
them when we were
figure it
coming
out,
in.
right?
Yeah.
So the party starts exiting all of
Yeah,
this.
wait. You let me know. I don't leave the door. I'm going to cast Wraith form and leave as a Wraith rather than as myself.
Okay.
Oh, look at
you cast Wraith form.
Sorry, I guess.
Well, because I'm the most easily recognizable of us, so I think just not being ID'd is good.
Agreed.
Right.
As I tip the silver out, I say this gold rightfully belongs to the people of Jaden. This is stolen gold by orc oppressors. Long live the revolution. The mift will rise. And then I fucking leave.
Fair.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so somebody gonna put the head on a spike? I fuck off. I get out of the town
I
now
have
and
it.
I'm gonna make
Hold
my
on.
way back.
Before you guys get too far, you casting your spell, what's the duration?
Wraith form has a duration of 10 minutes.
Okay. You can see as you getting to this balcony and starting to come down that there are lights, as I had mentioned earlier. Plenty of
shit.
lights in the area. Lights of torches, lights of lanterns as people are coming to see what's up. And some of these, I should just get a random peasant, are town guards. And there's at least one knight who is showing up because the town is under attack. And it's taken a little while, but they finally rallied. It's taken minutes. But here they are,
Where
peasants.
are they? Oh.
There's some to your right and some to your bottom. And I think from this position, we need to roll initiative again because there's a bunch of people who are showing up.
Oh my
Wait,
There might be more.
Neil, do we see this before I cast Wraith form or not?
No, not before you cast Wraith form. You said you
Yo.
had cast it before you exited the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was looking out the
Yeah.
window though
Yeah.
as well.
It's not until I think Grau gets to the staircase and comes down that it becomes apparent how out of hand the situation has
we're
gotten.
so fucked, boys.
No, we just
Are we there?
we run to the north, right? There's no one to the we come down here, boom, 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 and we're gone.
I think we'll be right.
Okay.
Or we can murk these guys. We're good.
Are we murking them or are we running?
There's no real running when like we have a light stone to see. So
Yep. We kill.
As long as we get out, we can, like, if we get out of the city, I have plant growth.
Yeah, why not just use like entangle, right? And then
Yeah.
cover our retreat. I don't want to. If we fight, we definitely get seen.
As long as we
Run
get
it.
into the forest, we're safe.
all right, we gotta
All right. You're having this. Do we run? Do we stay? Do we fight? What's going on? And the town guard, the brave town guard, is the first to go. And he hits towards the staircase. Oh, yeah, you guys have all rolled, haven't you?
Yeah.
August, Renatus. I don't see Arrakis rolling.
Sorry, what do you want me to roll for? Initiative.
Initiative? Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
perfect. Thank you. The first town guard will go. He'll get to the staircase with his short sword. He's just going to take a stab at the gnome who's carrying the head of the
I have the head.
orc captain. Oh, you switched it?
Yep.
He stabs at the gnome, who is a regular gnome. And
Regular
I
ass
think
gnome.
that attack barely does not clear by 5. So the short sword will hit you but not kill you, not critical you, but it will do 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Our next town guard will go forward and come down, I guess, over here. And August. Now you can definitely fight over the gnome because he's short.
I rolled in to put the head on the spike and leave it here. And Nick had a spear. Take a spear, throw it into here, put the head on it. That's my initiative.
All right. You spike the head this round. Do you leave the spiked head up here, or do you put it? Do you
I
throw
can't
it
really
to the
go down
ground?
there. I'm just gonna leave it up here.
Great.
I'll put it like in the
Arrakis.
back, so it's not like inner way.
Got it.
Did I notice that there are any other windows on the ground floor that are just barred rather than glass? Or are they all glass?
You don't know anything about the windows downstairs.
Well, I'm coming
You didn't
down
see
the
this
stairs
during the
now,
daytime. Yeah, this is not ground floor. This is one floor above the ground level.
Yeah, okay. I just leave. I'm a wraith, so fuck it. Do I even need to?
Can you
can I
walk
just-
through walls?
I'm a wraith, yeah.
Becomes insubstantial. Can only be struck by special weapons.
I didn't mean to walk through walls, but this is a thoroughfare,
Pass
right?
through
I figured
small holes or narrow openings, even mere cracks. Yeah, so you can find a crack to walk through. You don't fly, so you will still fall to the ground. Because you can't fly. You take falling damage as a wraith?
No.
No,
I think so. There's no reason you
Well-
wouldn't.
it's physical damage. You don't take physical damage.
Nope, that doesn't say that.
So
A
you got to
creature
be
who's
hit by
only
a special weapon.
Okay, well, I mean, if I think I'm going to take falling damage, I don't jump from the third floor. I'll make my way to the ground floor and then leave by a crack.
So you can just like wraith through the party,
Yeah.
or
Well, no, I could-
you'll find a staircase down. You'll
Yeah,
find
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
another
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
All right, you're piecing out. I get you. I get you. This town guard's coming forward. Growl, it's your turn, buddy. You're a gnome. There's armed men in front of you.
Fuck. Are we running?
Yeah.
I mean,
I disengage.
Yep, you can hop over the ledge, and run up to a third of your movement rate, which is like boop, 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 boop.
We're not going through the building up north?
Oh,
Yeah.
you could totally
Yeah.
do that. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I know it's like right after my turn, but I'm gonna run as well.
Hold on. Let me let the other guards go here. Verossi Knight, seeing this happen, is going to come here and he's gonna. Yeah. Ooh, he doesn't chase the gnome, but he will push past his people and head up the stairs. And August, I think you said you're jumping off of the staircase. This is a D6 damage fall from here. And I think this is probably what's happening is you see the gnome disengage and just hop the banister, and you look over down, realizing that you're going to take D6 if you do this. And as you're thinking about it,
I have tumbling
Knight-
proficiency. Oh well.
the knight arrives.
I jump down. I'm with my tumbling.
He takes a swing as you jump,
Come on.
and he will hit for
I
7.
hit. I don't feel the pain. Fuck him.
You don't feel the pain. You have no. Oh yeah. I will roll his damage in secret then because I don't want you to know.
30 on my tumbling.
30 on the tumbling. Yeah,
Yeah.
you will hit. You'll be fine.
And I run.
And you can flee.
The dog is going to die.
The dog.
The knight shouts. The guard runs. Renatus. What are you gonna do? It's a jump, or it's a knight.
It's a jump, and I tell Cheeto or Nacho, and I leap. Although I don't want to leap onto this pile of coins that I threw down there. That'll probably be difficult terrain to land on.
Over here, then. Yeah.
I'll leap over there. Yep.
Give me a tumbling check.
What do you want me to roll? Dex?
Do you have a tumbling proficiency?
Uh,
You do not. No, you just
that's
take
a
D6
one
damage.
story. Oh, come on. I can like
Yeah,
step
10-2.
over and let myself dangle. Come on, bro.
In the middle of a combat, if you were to dangle, that'd be fine. But this is the middle of a combat round. There's people with swords. You don't have time to slowly dangle. If you take your time to dangle, someone's gonna get under you. You got to just throw yourself.
Okay.
Take the 2 like a man.
And can I move now?
Yeah, you can move.
All right. I sprint up here.
Oh, I moved
dis-
as well, but I didn't.
And I hide here, waiting for
Okay.
enemies to pass through. Whereupon I will
Gotcha.
get my first backstab of the campaign.
Excellent.
You didn't roll Stacy in to run?
Somehow Stacy got missed. She
Would've went at 7.
would have been pretty early. Well, I'm gonna say that she was just following you. You told her to go get a
fine.
horse,
The
but now
conditions
it's
have
looking
changed.
like she's not gonna go get a horse. This is gonna be too dangerous to do that. So she will take her 3, and she will follow with you guys this
She
way.
doesn't have tumbling? Them
Nope.
doing cartwheels in the in the village?
She does not have tumbling.
Alright.
The dog.
Guys, I feel bad for the dog.
Dogs are really
Dog
light.
needs to make a morale check to jump off the building ledge.
Should
This
at
is not what
least
dogs
take
do.
Less.
He's an attack dog. He's not going to be executed for working with us.
The dog doesn't know what to do and runs inside the building. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but there's no way the dog is surviving through this. No one's going to take mercy on the dog.
Listen,
I'm going
He's gonna
back
be
in.
dead.
I'm not saving that dog, okay?
Fuck the dog.
All right. Now hold on. Normally we could, you guys are trying to run, but we're also getting Ren doing the sneaking holding position. We also have the gnome who's got terrible movement rate and is easily going to be caught by all the town guard who are coming and chasing after.
If only there was a way the gnome could run
If
faster.
only the gnome could be faster.
The gnome's gonna turn into an well, that's gonna take a little bit of time though.
It'll take a full round. You have to hold them off for a round.
I
while
have to do like
the
math
gnome-
to see if it's
Well,
worth
wait, we
it.
could, an entangle spell here would be great, right? We
Wait,
could
I thought he
entangle all
instantly
these
turned
fuckers
into
in
a
here.
bear. It takes him a round to turn
Is
into...
there enough vegetation here to entangle anything?
Not on the walkway, but off the walkway. Yes.
Yeah, like right here.
We can get out of here. No, I feel like if
Yeah.
I just turn into a bear, we can get out of here.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Bear is instant.
They
You
still-
become a bear, and everyone runs except for Renatus, who is going to get a backstab.
Wait, I'm running. If they're running, I'm running. I thought we were
Everyone's
going to
running.
fight a retreat.
Everyone runs.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, because everyone's running, and
I've turned
this
into
is what
literally
we would
anything but a
call
gnome.
A chase.
any other situation a route or a flee. You're just trying to book it, and that means everybody is trying to get past everyone. You're not really keeping ranks. You're not moving together. Everyone is fleeing for their lives. So we're going to have everybody involved make strength checks. And if the people who are following after you roll better than you, they begin to catch up, or will catch up, because they're just far behind. So everyone,
Oh,
except for
25.
Arrakis, because
Yeah,
you're
I
a
don't need
ghost.
to roll. Yep, thank you.
30.
What are we rolling?
Strength check,
Easy.
I'll roll for Stacy,
Let's go.
Neil.
please do.
31.
Oh my god.
Nice
baby.
rolls, everybody.
Everyone did well. So we're going to start with the guards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guards that are here right now. I'm going to make 5 strength checks. They need better than a 25 to begin to catch anyone. Renatus is at the back of the party. 1,
Nice.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. So one guard will catch Renatus this round. One will be right behind him. The another will keep pace, and 2 will begin to fall away. And one.
I don't think catches.
knight.
Catches. Oh. I don't think
Rolled
catches
a
right.
28
Pace,
versus 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he
that makes
makes
sense.
30 feet of closer range.
Yeah,
And
no,
I
I
don't know
get-
what
I
this
get that.
distance is here. It's about 30 feet.
I get that.
The knight will roll a 27, and so he'll also be right behind Renatus. And so we're just going to do a little bit of like a Congo line here. Renatus was in the back. The next slowest was Grow.
So, Neil, can I cast spells in what's the current ruling on Wraithful?
You're insubstantial. You cannot cast spells with material components. You can move through things. You cannot fly. So no material components, but I think you can do verbal and probably no somatic because you don't actually make gestures anymore, right?
So no
Just kind
spells then. There's no
Yeah,
spells.
just
they're
verbal
verbal.
spells.
There's no, basically none,
Okay.
as we realized in the underwater sections of Tombs of Scoria.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna let these other guys fall behind for a moment. But this is sort of our stack of order of operations as people are fleeing. Distances are not to scale.
Yep.
All right. So as we get to the end of this round of fleeing, one of these guards with his short
Wait.
sword is coming up behind the old man.
I have one
running.
thing.
Everyone is booking. Yeah.
I think that the knight should be further behind due to the fact of he used some of his movement to come up the stairs and attack me. And then he has to now come down the stairs and keep running.
That's fair.
Thank you.
So this one guy is catching up to you, Renatus. He's going to make an attack. Now, making an attack means he can't make a full movement, and he's going to fall behind, but he will get an attack on you from behind, which is at +2.
Let him.
He'll never hit.
Whoosh!
He's a
9.
face,
It's
this
no
guy.
good.
Come
Guard
at me,
falls
boy.
behind. All right.
I wiggle
Second
my
round.
ancient booty at him as I run.
Next round.
We
I
running?
want everyone, the 4 of you right here, these 4, to make me strength checks again.
18.
20 for me.
Ooh.
24 for Stacy.
Uh-oh.
These are good checks. I
Growl?
don't know what you're owing.
They're fine.
Growl.
I got this one.
Good.
Oh.
There you go. All right. Grow's going to pull ahead.
Yeah.
The bear, once in full sprint, is fine. I think you pull well ahead of the party, pull well ahead of the Lightstone, but you've got bear vision, so you're okay. Grow, you're free and clear. You're safe. Arrakis, you're safe.
Well, hang on.
Growl might cast a spell.
I'm not sure that I'm necessarily completely fleeing if I see that they're not going to get away. The
Well,
second
you're either
question.
fleeing at full speed or you're pausing and watching, right? Because you can't run at full speed and look back and assess a situation, especially when we're moving through a town, which is kind of twisty, windy, right? Like you might go around a corner and then lose sight of them. You're either fully booking it or you're hanging back, right? There's not really a middle ground. Correct me if
so
I'm
what-
wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess that I just figured that because I was a wraith, I wasn't necessarily sprinting away. I was kind of just like floating away in the dark.
Okay, that's fine. You're floating away in the dark. You don't have a Lightstone out?
Yeah,
No.
so I'm just like, I think I'm watching. I mean, and the second question is, I can't end wraith form, can I?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna. I try and stay near the party if I can.
All right. You can float by. Just move off to
Yeah.
the side. Let the chase
Yeah.
scene follow, go past you, and then follow it for a while.
I'm sort of half tempted to try and scare the guards. You know, if there was a wraith, they'd probably run away.
They could think
Moon,
it's
which-
Cloud Kill.
The
I rolled a
20 was
20 for
yours.
myself and 24 Stacy. Yeah.
All right. So Stacy is going to pull ahead from you. Renatus is falling behind. I'm going to roll for. I did roll for the guards already, didn't I?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
No, I did not. Nope. All right. So we've got 3 soldiers, 3 guards.
We need low
1, 2,
rolls.
3.
Oh,
Fuck,
buddy.
man.
Guys, he's gonna catch me, guys! Help!
The knight.
Help!
The knight's not
The
doing
knight's not
great,
doing
but he's
great.
still doing better than Renatus. And so what happens is this first guy who rolls a 32, he's catching up to the old man, and he's just dropped his sword by now, and he's going for a flying tackle on the old man. He's just going to try and grab you from behind.
He's got a hit.
+2 to hit.
He misses.
This will with +2, it's a hit. That's 14.
Yeah.
And his dex comes from leather, so he can just grab onto that leather. Or his AC comes from dex, which he doesn't get from behind, and leather, and all you need to do is grab
What
the
about his
leather.
+1? Does that
What
come
about
from
the
his
strength
sword?
check?
That's from training, but
Okay.
with it's it's fine.
Does he get an
hits
attack
no
of
matter what.
opportunity?
He gets a strength
No,
check
he's talking
against
about-
Renatus.
No, does
Renatus,
Ren
I
get,
think.
does,
Pull
does
Renatus to the
Ren-
ground.
Ren gets an attack of opportunity
got
since
his
somebody's making an automatic attack.
No, this guy's coming out from behind. He can't face him and stab him instantly. But if he gets dragged to the ground, he can get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Renatus, give me a strength check, sir.
27.
Oh,
Nice.
it's so good.
Yes.
He throws himself
Nice.
at you, grabs you by the armor, and then just slips and falls,
That's good.
landing a full round behind you.
And
Now,
his
there's another
friends-
person with a 31 who is also hot
Wait,
on
but
his heels.
does he
They're doing
potentially
great.
trip over the other guy?
Yeah, let's give him a dex check to see if he can leap over his friend.
Ooh, he's nailed it.
Ooh.
Jumps over his buddy, comes up behind the old man. This guy's not fucking around with this stuff. He just goes to stab you in the back. With a 17,
Oh.
he will hit you for 3 points of damage and then fall to the back of the pack.
Nothing.
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's easy. I got HP for days. Keep them coming,
There
boys.
is... Where's the knight? Strength check, strength check, strength check.
He was
Knight rolled a
Too
20.
higher
He's
than me.
putting. All right, and then this guy will also be able to catch you enough to make an attack roll,
That's perfect.
which is a miss.
good.
And the
Oh, it's
knight is
just
putting
the knight.
behind. Yeah, the knight and this guy is probably out of the thing. These two need to score at least like 6 better than you to attack you in a round
We go again?
because they're so far behind.
I am
Stacy, Arrakis,
Renting, nat
August,
20.
and Ren.
25.
I'm rolling Stacy's
That's good.
first. 27.
Good.
Now I'm rolling mine. 34.
Nice.
All right, the knight.
Nice.
Not good enough. Guard. No
Not
good.
enough.
One will catch. Not quite catch Ren. He needed
close.
6 more. He only got 1 more. He was a little bit closer.
I'll
But
give
by
him
now
another
we've
check.
spent like 3 rounds running through the city. Right, there's these 3 guys behind
So
you.
we're out in the plains now. It's 3 minutes of sprinting.
3
We're
minutes
out
of full
we're out
sprinting.
of
Like,
the
we're
city.
probably out of the town.
The town's like a mile across.
Oh.
3 minutes of full sprinting. Yeah, you could do half a mile in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I could.
Could I?
Your characters could do half a
yeah.
mile in 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, they could. That's 6-minute mile.
Yeah.
I regularly do that.
Every
Yeah,
night.
of course you do.
Keep going.
Now, yeah, you're getting to the edge of the city. You're getting out to the woods. Things are getting a little bit more sparse out here. But out here, there's also the issue that like other guards are going to be alerted. There might be cavalry coming after you. There might be other soldiers. There could be anything happening. But the rest of the guards have lost you. And the party in the woods now, running from a knight and 2 soldiers. Everyone has left Ren in the dust, essentially. And Ren,
I will say
can
that I'm
see-
like throwing my. I really am, because he's my fucking uncle and I know he's old. I'm throwing my head behind me and I'm probably.
it's dark. You can't tell. Once he's at once you get a few 100 feet up in front of him, you can't even see him anymore.
Oh, then I
Once you
would
hit the trees-
absolutely slow down to like be at least run with him, because it would just be asinine just like to let him go and die. You know.
You can keep pace with him as
I'll
long as you
tell-
roll
yeah.
better than him. You can
Yeah.
keep pace. Stacy bolts, Growl bolts. It's the 2 of you.
Let's go.
Hey, there you go.
Uncle Arrakis is watching.
And there's these 3. Now you've hit the forest. Are you still running, or are you going to stand and fight?
We're running. Fighting would
Still
be
running?
We're running.
crazy.
All right,
We're a good bit ahead of him too. Like,
you are.
A
You're a good
scooch or
bit
two.
ahead.
all right.
Okay, well, just give me 1 more round of strength checks, and it should be fine.
17 is not very good.
Okay.
No.
We're in it together though.
Now, see, the problem is it's dark, and now that you've hit the forest, you're starting to bump into hills, like little knolls, roots, rabbit burrows, and stuff. It's a mess. The 2 guards.
Okay.
Ooh.
Same issue.
Oh, same issue. But the knight knows what's up, and
good.
he is going to catch up. He's going to do great on that roll. In fact, so great that he's going to catch up to probably Ren. He's going to make an arming sword strike against you, Ren.
Natural
It's a
one.
natural one.
That's safe.
Get
Saving
wrecked.
throw versus death.
Loser.
Is a 2.
And he's
Falls
fucked.
on his face, and the party escapes.
Hey!
Destroyed.
Well done, boys.
We got the
Out
orcs
into
out
the
of the pike,
wilds.
right? We did the thing.
Yeah, I did it.
Perfect.
We're out into the wilds. It's nighttime. You're in the forest north of Jaden. It's a fucking mess. There's guards on your heels. Eventually, they're going to come for you. There's going to be torches. There's going to be lanterns. There might be horsemen. There might be dogs. Dogs. Your dogs are all dead. They're all dead. I don't know where your kitten is. Where's your kitten? Do you have a combat kitten?
The kitten was with Stacy.
Oh, that's
Kitten.
nice.
Stacy has the kitten
Was she?
in her backpack.
How much damage did Stacy take?
Oh,
Nail. Stop
That's
it.
fucked.
You can't keep a kitten on you in combat without risking its life. Stacy has taken 8 damage out of her. No, she's taken 5 out of 13 hit points. 5 out of 14 hit points. 6
Kill
out of
this
14
kitten,
hit
I will
points.
never forgive you.
Yeah, this is.
If
this
you
is
roll
absolute bad.
higher than an 8 on a d14, the kitten
Okay.
has been struck. Don't roll
High-
higher than
oh.
an 8. Do not roll higher than an 8 on a d14.
If this happens,
Don't do
it's
it.
not your fault. It's
Neil is evil. There's
Neil is
something wrong
evil.
with him.
Cat,
There's something wrong with
1d20
him.
plus
Okay.
1 from the orc against the cat. Cat has AC 10 essentially.
no, the cat's got more than. Yes.
Oh, good. That's fine.
Not when it's
yeah.
in a bag. When it's in the backpack, you know,
Yeah, fine.
cat has been targeted with one of these many blows that hit Stacy. However, the leather of the backpack has prevented the cat from dying. That's okay.
My
It's
suggestion,
fine.
once my wraith form runs out and I catch back up with the party, is that we head north to the edge of the swamp and then follow the swamp.
Well, the party is scattered, right? The party doesn't have. Actually, the party said we'll meet back at the
Camp, yeah, true. That.
copse of trees.
Yeah, well, we know.
Now
we ain't
you're
going
being
there.
chased by everyone, and everyone's scattered in the woods. Completely scattered. So what we're going to do here, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask everyone to take their headphones off, and one at a time, I'm going to ask you where you rally to, and then I'm going to go to the... Actually, just DM me. Everyone,
Fuck
just
me.
DM me in Discord where you think the place to rally is.
All right.
Is it just
I know where to go.
like direction?
Just, yeah, tell me, where are you going to meet up with your friends? Because no one talked about it, and then everyone panicked and had to flee. So where are you going to go to find them?
Yeah.
Well, me and Ren are together, right?
You and Ren are together.
Well, who am I with, Neil? Because I was following, but
Yeah,
I think I'm with them.
You were following,
Yeah.
but you're also in Wraith form, and then you were way behind, and then it just gets dark, and you lose them at some
Wait,
point
why
in the
am I?
woods.
Why was I way behind?
We weren't rolling strength checks for you, and you were Wraith formed, and you're a wizard with low strength, I assume?
Yeah. But once they get to the woods, I'm like chilling there in the woods, right?
Yeah, I just don't know if you would have been able. We weren't really dictating your actions very well, so I think you're probably not with them. Maybe not.
Okay. Well, if they run ahead of me early on in the chase scene, then that would have changed what I was doing, and I think I would have left town.
Roll me 4 strength checks right now. 3,
He's calling him out.
That's fine.
I think especially with
If
that
I
13,
fall
yeah,
behind, if I
you're
fall behind, I'm gonna message you where I go.
perfect. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the DMs.
Oh, I guess I guess Ren and I would talk about it. So, Ren, where do you want to go?
Sure. Well, hold on. Wait. I need Arrakis's DM first. It's very important.
I don't want to die though, Neil. That's the problem, you see.
I know. Yeah. But that's okay. You're a 5th level wizard with a bunch of spells.
I don't have a bunch
You're
of spells
fine.
though, because I've used them all.
You are a smart man. You can do this. Where do you go to meet your friends?
Where are my friends going?
Where do you go? You don't know. Arrakis, you're the smartest man in the party.
Yeah.
You've been playing D&D with me for 15 years.
No, I know where I would go.
Where do you go?
But to second guess these fools is impossible.
Well,
That's
do
my
it.
problem.
Give me a DM.
Okay.
Where?
That's where I go to, but I
Okay.
don't just walk up to it and get seen by the guards who are
I understand.
looking
I
for
just-
it. Yeah.
Obviously, everyone's going to try and be careful
Yeah.
and rally somewhere. What we have is the party going into... Well, actually, August and Renatus, you can have your conversation now. Because everyone else has
Ren.
declared their locations.
Where do you want to go?
We probably should have discussed that before we ran out.
Yeah, when I was leaving, I told everyone to go to the tree, but do you think we can really go there? I guess it's a bit outside of the town. I was thinking we go to Autumn's.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Also,
Autumn's, following the road, we can stay in the woods on the way to Keygate.
let's do it.
But Stacy only knows to go to that tree. I don't think she's ever even been to Autumn's.
Of course she has.
Okay,
she is.
all right. Then we'll go there.
Let's hope she's clever. Also, I will spend some time, once we've lost those guys, I will spend some time calling out. See if we can find a party member.
Smart.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, in the dark of the woods, in the middle of the night, August and Ren manage to stick together. And as the sun comes up, they will try to find their way back to the road. They'll wander through the woods for a while, eventually find a way back to a road and head towards Keygate. All the other 3 members of the party have rallied back at the copse of trees, or have tried to rally back at the copse of trees, but this area is in full beehive mode. People are mad. People are angry. We killed 6 orcs in that battle. There were 10 orcs stationed there. So 3 of those orcs might have been in that group of 10, or that group of 6 who have died. So I'm going to roll a d10 3 times. Orcs.
Well, it'd be like a
orcs
D10,
7,
a
8, 9,
D9,
10.
and a D8, right?
Yeah. Well, orcs 7, 8, 9, and 10 are alive. Orcs 1 through 6 are dead. So the first orc who went to the trees was orc 2.
Dead.
The next one was orc 7. He's alive. And the next one is orc 3. So one of the 4 surviving orcs from Jaden knows about the trees. I might check it.
And they put
Might
it together and they're stupid.
Give him an in check, Neil, this guy.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
He's not
Yeah.
a smart guy, is he?
Oh my god, he's a genius. His 8 brain cells work together, and he says, "Hey, maybe we should check out that camp that we had been warned about." And we're out of time today, everyone. But the party is split. 2 on their way to Keygate, 3 on their way to the camp.
Yeah, but here's my thinking is that if I get to the area and see it overrun with the guards, then I think I would go to Keygate after that.
Yeah, is it going to be overrun with guards? How long does it take them to search that place? We'll find out next time on Outcasts.
Fuck me.